Ah, you're totally right. I still have my mic physically muted. Not sure. This one should not be on the Grogan then, I guess. I think, I pray, I hope. 18 crit damage. Nope, it's not. It's on the midweek Grogan. No audio? Should be audio right now, right? Or am I being an idiot? No, it's just wait. No, there was a delay on that, I guess. Should be audio right now, right? Okay, that one's fixed. Yes, okay, it's fixed. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. This case, you were on this shield set thingy being fast. Wait, didn't I recently get a new quad on this somewhere? Oh yeah, I got this one as a quad, but not fully fixed as of yet. That's fine, I guess. Is Dark Warren good? Not really, to be honest. Okay, that one's also fixed. With that, I think every team is fixed except for two things that I kind of want to give a try on: defense, offense, whatever. Wait, that's actually in use. It's very low on the accuracy. Still a bit too low on the accuracy for my liking, but that's fine for now. And I kind of want to give you a try, just for funsies. But I don't like the most amount of damage possible that I can do on this thing. How far are you overstacking with that one? Not even overstacking. We're gonna YOLO that crit rate, I don't care. Okay, that's all for that. This is the defense we're looking at as a first. We don't have any free stuff going on right now. Right now, that's in an hour. Okay, that's good. So we have the time to do arena. Let me also change the counttowner, add in the counttowner. 17th. Yep. So we're trying a dark demon on defense. Why? Because it's funny. I think it might actually be a thing. Only thing is that it doesn't really have any proper lead because of that, and then the only good lead would actually be a attack lead for this unit itself. Is it actually going to be good? I don't think so, but just for fun. So let's see what we have on the rush nowadays, these days. Fast Tritons is what we have. Wow, getting outsped by the very first Triton. It's not something that commonly happens, but does happen from time to time. I don't have the fastest runes in game. Okay, surface, gotta keep that one in mind. Do I also get outsped by these dudes? By a potential super fast Ren? And no, I do not. It's more common to get outsped by a Ren than by a Triton, I would say. Would make sense, right? So guys, how you guys doing today? Did you like the matches of SWC today? It was quite fun, I would say. Good matches. Will you use Runcap Yahader? Probably not really. Jogun just feels a lot better in the current meta, I would say. Maybe I would use it sometimes as 5th pick or so, but wouldn't really focus on her. Also, none of the players that do have her that used to focus on her, like let's say Ladrillo and stuff, were using her that much in current state of the game, so I don't expect her to do that much value / being good. Short and damage runes, would you recommend to farm Necro? Yeah, Necro is a great stage to farm. I would say everything is good to farm except for Spiritual Realm. Anything else is good. Does your offense work on your defense right now? This offense? No, definitely not. I have a Tianlang on the defense, so that's... Or wait, did I have the Tianlang on the defense? Did I still have the Nyx on the defense? Not sure. Let's actually check. No, we still have the Nyx on the defense. I actually want to switch that out for the Tianlanger. Gives me a chance for armor breaks and other annoying shits. Full LD plus Leo is the defense we're rocking. Yeah, it could be a little bit annoying. And then again, how fast is this potentially? Well, the Nyx passive could be annoying, but let's give it a try. Are you in EU? Yes, sir. Have been on EU for the longest of times. Okay, it does not cut in, and it does actually die. Well, only one unit dies though, so it could be a little bit tricky if that unit doesn't get the armor break. I almost have all of those units as well. No, actually, I have half. That's pretty far from almost, to be honest. Since it's early in the rush, I always do like to kind of speed check people to see if like, oh, is this fast, is that fast? In this case, it's faster. We'll remember that for later. Might be a pretty tanky one as well. Nope. Want to do a summon session after you have 2.5k scrolls on a complete free-to-play account. Yeah, I guess we can do that. If you have the time afterwards to be around to check for blessings and that kind of stuff, I don't mind. I also have a big summon session for a viewer coming up on the 20th. Most of the time I just hit space bar the moment that I did my skill 3. Like after skill 3, it's perfectly high anyways for the Grogan to do S2, so might as well just hit the auto. So Brazen, doing good over here. How about you? Was Gianni your first 5-star? That is very correct. I got my first net 5 after playing for 9 months. And it instantly was an LD5, which odds do not make sense. How about Valdemar when you use him with Gianna? I wouldn't really use Valdemar in RTA, but that's me right there. Oh, wait. I did notice one interesting thing. For some reason, I sold my Cyrus rune. I have no clue where it went. Right, we don't want you. We want... Can we also give something from you? Ah, yeah, we gave that one. That makes kind of sense. We stole that one. Do we have something without crit rate, please? Thank you. No crit rates. No crit rate-ish. Well, Mirror Case is just like a high crit damage plus attack plus whatever, so this is fine. Pretty sure you underspeed the others still, that's the main thing. Yep, you do. Do we use this against that? Is an option. Do we want to though? I think that this is a better state for something like this. Tiana on fights? Depends. I have 3 Tianas. Some are on fights, some are fast, some are slow. I got a little bit of everything. This Tiana, definitely on fight. The speedy Tiana, not on fight. Interesting team. Do I still have the counter to that? Wait, is this the Nem one? That is the Nem one. Let's see if the Nem one works against this guy. Love your new sheet. Thank you very much. I should make an exclamation mark sheet kind of thing, but haven't done that as of yet. That actually works very fine for me. Thank you very much for boosting my attack bar from a Ren. And we just take that out later on. I don't mind that. Make sure team even weaker to my Nem trap right there. This one we can actually take out by doing this. It's my Andwood counter that I have right now. Because we boost up over there and then we boost up over there. And now we have 4 buffs, and with 4 buffs, Andwood is mostly kind of asked to strip everything. And now we just can go for a rotation of the S3 into the S2. I need defenses with Nefties at the moment. You can always place Nefties on defense, but my big issue with Nefties on defense is that if you place Nefties on defense, it is never an optimized Nefties for offense. And I think Nefties for offense is way better than Nefties for defense. Because you're looking at the 24 lead, and the 24 lead is always like, it's kind of there, but it's kind of not there. Like, I would say if you pair Nefties with like a Dark Gojo, Tianlang, Triton or so, then we're talking, but then I already named a few more LDs than just the Nefties, right? That's kind of my issue for that one over there. No more Lucians? I have been Lucianing for a very long time, to be honest. Off topic, I've been enjoying SWC. I've definitely been enjoying SWC, but I've been enjoying SWC of not having to play. Like, that's definitely a thing. Because Josephine meta. Like, I would not have fun playing Josephine or into Josephine every godforsaken match. Like, that's definitely a thing that I'm fairly certain about. I wouldn't be enjoying that. Like, I would say the meta, to be honest, is not that bad. It's quite versatile. It's not that LD heavy. But actually, what Kalian Bao did tell me is very true. Why the hell did he spend that much money to get that many LDs if the LDs kind of suck? It's kind of a fair point as well if you look at from that that one. What's your Discord? Just say she's always my Discord. You can also do the exclamation mark Discord to get to my like general Discord thingy. But yeah, what Kalian Bao said is pretty true with the wait, is the thing working? Oh, no, wait, I think it's still turned off. But yeah, just DM Seijizo. If you don't make the spelling mistake, you will get there. Or let me just turn that on. That's also an option. We just multitask it into getting that thing on. This one we can hit. Yep. Streamlabs. Go to the dashboard, please. Thank you very much. Boost this up. To the cloud bots. Go for this. Go for this, hit the space bar, we added the last hit, and turn that back on. Now if we go for... It works. Not sure if it works on YouTube as well. For some reason on YouTube side it doesn't work. I think I have to, like, my alt YouTube account is connected to it, not my main. That's probably the reason why it doesn't work. Well, on Twitch it does work for the commands. I'm not sure if I can connect multiple YouTube accounts actually. But as of recently, I'm not streaming that much of Ethereum Restart because Ethereum Restart is kind of getting on the point where it's just same-ish. Also not too much going on over there at the moment. This is where we once again go back to the Nem on the Tiana. Greatest counter out there against the Lord. Let's see if you also move first on that one. Nope, you don't. But haha, you triggered my Nem. You activated my trap cards. We didn't land that, but we still have kill it, which is fine. Cyrus is so freaking much damage. Interesting team, I guess. Definitely something that people might be like, yeah, that's gonna take too long. Does have its fair share of counters, but definitely could take a fair bit of time to clear. Thing is, I would like to toy around more with like trying out different offenses and stuff, but to be honest, the current offense I have is pretty much one of the better, if not the best out there. Not necessarily by runes, but just by the units. So toying around, especially if every rush isn't into server rush, feels kind of bad to do. Diligent luck, yeah, Diligent, that terrible RNG, man, that looks so rough. I did see his matches, yeah. Could have been dangerous. What do you guys like more on the rush, actually? Did you like the older style of rush more? Did you like, or do you like the current style of rush more? Because it gives me less freedom to toy around. That's the main thing that I'm walking into with the current style of rush. If it's better or worse, I would say it's easier for me to get a legend. But it also kind of sucks where it's just once every 2 weeks rather than every week. Well, yeah. Is that Beelzebub on defense? Yep, I have a Beelzebub on defense. Do you recommend revenging people? I mostly recommend not revenging people unless you're going for rank 1. And the main reason for that is anyone you revenge has just showed you before that they can kill you. So why would they not kill you again? That's kind of the main philosophy behind revenging. 2 weeks is way too much. Yeah, you get the double rewards, but... Yeah, 2 weeks, I don't know. They actually do take away content and they haven't made any content replacement for it. Someone just asked, do you expect a content update in the near future? It's been such a long time for a big update. Yes, it has been, and I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think that anything big is coming anytime soon. Actually, I was talking to people from Epic 7 yesterday. I did a stream together with Car. He's an Epic 7 player that now also plays Ethereum Restart. And he said that the Epic 7 7th anniversary was absolutely insane. Like, you get so much free stuff and that kind of stuff. So that's... He told me that patch was absolutely goated. And I was kind of hoping for something similar with Summoner's War, that they would be as like, ooh, Ethereum Restart is being released. Let's cook up like a super insane patch kind of stuff, right? In the end, that didn't happen. 8.0 was so long ago. 8.0 was July of 2023, if I'm not mistaken about that. So that's... yeah, that definitely been a fair bit of time, right? It's been a fair bit of time. And I have no clue if they have anything even in the pipeline that they're working on that could be like a big update or anything like that. I don't know. I am once again Jon Snow. I know nothing, apparently. But also, if they're working on something, please bring a little bit of hype. Because so far, the only hype we've had for the last 2 years was just like, yo, another collab. All the units are ass. Wait until the balance patch, and then maybe your unit is not ass. Like, that's kind of the rotation we've been working with, right? Oh, wait, this one I can guarantee outspeed this too. 4 higher lead. Maybe if I don't have the higher leads, still outspeed. But that's not what I should do. I'm so used to S3 into S3. That's yep, that's how you end your own match. Thank you very much. Now he thinks he has like that I beat him with RNG or something like that. The biggest hype of the last a few years was the LD5 debacle on the 10th anniversary. Yeah, the fake hope. Oh wait, I'm not fully in tune. I expect it to be fully in tune, right? Apparently not, but neither is he, I guess. Alan Noah, would you use in siege off? Not really a siege off unit to my understanding, I would say. This one could be pretty fast. Is the Fire YouTube straight up better than Zyros? I made a video of comparing one to another. They're both better at certain use cases, but overall I give the victory towards Zyros. Zyros is better in more use cases. Who's actually high up? Not that many people higher up. My defense is taking a few hits, but it's all by people that I don't really know by name. Hagging doesn't do anything in this. Feed Claw for his legends. I'm not feeding anyone. Plus Glow is a guildie. I'm not hitting guildies. Every month balance patch would be cool. To a certain extent, yes. But are they ever gonna do that? No. They already struggle with a balance patch every 2 months. What's up, Haken? An idea of as a ref bits more from crit damage or HP? Both. It's the only right answer. Both. If you have too much HP, crit damage works better. If you have too much crit damage, HP works better. It's a balance. Is Light Pawn LD5? No, it's an LD4. You can look that up in game. One set of quad swifts for AD or Cabela for AO. I would focus your best runes on AO because AO you have influence over what you hit, how you hit it. AD you have no clue how the enemy hits you. Like it could be that you're super hard focusing on not getting outspat and then someone just turns to your whole team and then whatever speed you would have put on your unit doesn't mean anything, right? So therefore, your fastest sets should be on offense rather than defense, in my opinion. Unless you only go for an offense that is like the Lamilla hacker, Trix, whatever thingy. Trix is the hacker. But then again, you get what I mean. How would people use Dark Paul? They don't. They put it in storage. I feel this way, but this way is kind of given up. They're doing it bare minimum just to generate revenue. They're not doing anything to grow the game or bring hype. I 100% agree. Sadly enough, I 100% agree. I wish they would add more to the game to bring some hype, to do some changes, to do some anything, but so far, haven't really seen anything going on, which is kind of sad. Like, sure, the game has been running for 11 years, but you can make it more than 11 years. Doesn't have to mean that 11 years is your final station, right? Well, then again, it's never their final station until they actually don't make enough money to keep the game alive, and they probably will do that for quite a while longer, I would say. But yeah, they definitely have been putting more resources into creating new titles rather than focusing on Summoners War. And there's been a lot of countless people telling me and like guaranteeing me is like, no, actually everything from Summoners War stays in Summoners War, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah, but there's budgets for everything. Like, it's just a simple fact that if you spend money on another game, where does the money come from? It's company money. It's like, exactly. Where does the company money come from? Do the 1+1. Like, in the end, it always has to come from someone as well. Otherwise, they can't finance these other games. But then again, that's fine if these games actually did well, but they don't. And then it kind of sucks, and it feels like a waste of their resources, a waste of our inputs in trying to make Summoners War better. Summoners War is still pretty long lasting. It's the longest lasting gacha game, I think, out there. That's definitely a true statement, and I don't see it going away anytime soon. Like, in the end, we're still doing the tournaments, we still have a community, stuff is still going on. For sure, it's just the content updates have been kind of ass. And that's the thing, like, for example, Epic 7's 7th year anniversary, they went hard on that one. Like, I was talking to a bunch of people from Epic 7, and they're like, I was asking a few people from Ethereum Restarts, like, yo, why do you think, like, the numbers of Ethereum Restart are down that bad? And someone just straight up told me, it's like, the update in Epic 7 was that good that everyone that came from Epic 7 to Ethereum Restart is now, for the moment, back at, what's it called? Even if it's just for a brief moment, but they're 100% back at Epic 7 because Epic 7 update is just absolutely insane. It's like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's cool. I was hoping that Summoners War would have done something similar-ish to be like, oh, different game is coming out. We got to step up our game. Let's make something really good. And I think that Summoners War was like, nah, we're fine. That's in the end what they did. Like, nah, do we need something? Nah, we're good. We're good. People will stay anyways. Just got Ariana. Do you use her? Not really. Okay, that's defense is a little bit too tricky for me. Can clear it, but it's too tricky. Well, that's also the thing, like managing your gold mine. They did notice it with the release of artifacts. Artifacts for the casual players still sucks. And because of artifacts still sucking for the casual players, it does mean that they don't want to add something like artifacts again, because it did suck for the casual players. And that's kind of a really sad thing to see, because if the artifacts were like a great success for the whole player base, we would have seen more updates like artifacts. 100% sure. Artifacts made you quit. Yeah, you're a bunch of lazy asses that are just farming quad speeds on Swift. If you don't get those, you don't understand the rest of the game. Like, fuck, it's not that hard. But yeah, no, the actual factual truth is artifacts were too difficult and it made people quit. Farming is so pay to win nowadays. I don't think it's more or less than it used to be before. And sure, Daniel Karaoke, if you want to ask any question about Ethereum, feel free, go ahead. I don't mind. I do multitasking like a beast on these arena rushes. Why is Artifact bad for casuals? Because they don't understand it and they never got artifacts and therefore they're falling behind and therefore they're quitting because they don't understand the game anymore and they suck. That's pretty much a TLDR. Main reason, they suck. 90 crystals from one refresh is way too much these days. Is it though? Isn't that exactly the same as it always has been? My defense is getting hit a good amount by the same people. People that I can actually farm fairly easily. Should I go for the switch already? I kind of want to keep the demon in. Demon is fun though. This, I can hit it, but probably I shouldn't. Let's just hit this because it's funny. I found artifacts pretty easy to understand. For me personally as well. Oh, wait, I should have done this one differently. Yep. This is where I need the Leo team. Yeah, this is anti-Leo. I'm wasting my hits over here. Want to build a defense bruiser, which shell and unit should you use? Okay, that's a pretty lengthy question to ask, to be honest. I thought you had a short question. You probably want to go for Holden plus Sanya plus Mizuki or Viper, and then you want to build them on like lighthouses, jackal guards, and artisans. Artifact update, probably best update for you. Yeah, to be honest, I liked Artifact update the most as well. It definitely changed the meta. It put a little bit of new light into the game. It's just changed so many things. It's really nice, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Artifact farming doesn't take you as long as you think. Like for a lot of people, just farm artifacts. Left side 2 weeks, right side 2 weeks. You're done for artifacts for a very long time. Mizuki better than Tiamat? Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna get Tiamat. Like you want to pair the Holden or the Rahul with a Mizuki. Would you use Dorothy? No, not really. I have to keep in mind that this one does outspeed me, and that it's better to use the Cyros into this than in that case. Do we trigger your Nem? We don't trigger your Nem. If we don't trigger your Nem, you don't proc. We have glancing. We don't like no glancing. Do we kill still? Nope, because of the glancing. Okay, I'm wasting way too many offenses. Ah, well, still early in the rush. It makes it show that I'm low ranked and therefore people are not going to farm me, right? Is that what we're doing? Probably not. Oh, wait, not this team. We have to go for Zyros team. Yeah, Zyros team. Max is still good. Siege-wise, not bad. Otherwise, not that great. It's just not his meta. It's not that he necessarily needs a buff or he's bad, but it's just not his meta. That's the main issue. That's how to clear this one. Where can you get Tasha from? Scrolls. There's currently no event to pick up a Tasher. There was for a while, but there no longer is. Ooh, did not do enough damage on that one. That kind of sucks for me. Did that one do? Okay, that one should definitely have done it. Okay, there's one really big issue right now, and that is that Cyros moves in front, no issues whatsoever. Thank you very much. Maybe I should actually hit you for pushback, therefore you don't get me stripped, and therefore, yeah, I should do that next round. Wait, Summoners War's artifacts now? Summoners War's artifacts for ages. Barely think of Summoners War without artifacts, to be honest. It's been a while. 4 years? 5 years? I think the first SWC with artifacts was 2021. Was it? Yeah, should be 2021. How much HP and defense should you have for Tiana on that offense? The Nemesis one, as low as possible, preferably none. 2020 was the first year. Ooh, could be, could be. Yeah, it was definitely an online year. Yeah, it was actually the first online year. That was the year where Polypity won in Europe. That's true, yeah. I think JMac was the winner in US. Quit like 7 years ago. That's been a fair bit of time, my kind sir. Thank you for still hanging around for the videos, though, and the streams. We do appreciate that. But I actually do have that with some games as well. I watch a fair bit of content from RuneScape, and I have like about zero intention of playing RuneScape myself. But I do still like to catch up with the content and then know about the updates and that kind of stuff. Wasn't it around the first collab as well? Correct, correct. Actually, RuneScape is having the best time of player base since ever right now because of all of the World of Warcraft big streamers going into RuneScape, and therefore a lot of the World of Warcraft players are going into RuneScape. It's kind of funny to see. Do you think a 230 Kabila is fast enough? Reach G2? Yeah, probably. Maybe you have to be a little bit more careful with the things you hit, but I think that should be fine. Okay, give me all the juicy healing. Oh, never mind, you're already dead. Well, that's a disappointment right there. You get G3 with that speed. Well, I think Europe rushes are a little bit more difficult in general, but to be honest, if you hit more selective than I do, you can definitely get with like 230. That's totally true. Yeah, let's just hit this thing. Insane value. Also, why are you not wheeled? Out of all things. You Nem? Probably is Nem. Why the hell are you Nem? Why the hell are you not? Oh, okay, I don't care. Would you like us collab again, like a repeat of a collab? I would see absolutely no reason for a repeat collab. For me, out of all of the collabs we had thus far, I would say Tekken 8 was the only one which I played before I watched before the collab actually got released. But then again, last time I played Tekken is a fair bit of time ago as well. It's been a while. We're talking PlayStation 2 era. So that would be, I don't know, that's a fair bit of time ago, I would say. Good luck, Rush. Thank you, thank you. I think there will ever be a collab with Hunter x Hunter or Naruto. Naruto, I'm not sure if Naruto is not a bit too expensive and out of reach. Hunter x Hunter, yes, kind of on the same vibe. You didn't play Street Fighter? Nope. I was more of a Tekken player than Street Fighter, and I was more of a Mortal Kombat player. Like, if we're talking beat-em-ups, for me it was these two. This is the one with the Zyros. AC collab was peak, was it? So if you push back this, then you go for that hit, you definitely trigger the NEM, and then we just take over from there. Kind of. Thank you for that additional turn right there. Otherwise, we would have probably still killed half. Tekken and Dead or Alive. True, I actually did play Dead or Alive as well. That's actually a good point. I totally forgot about that one. I played Dead or Alive as well. Amduet just triple stunned you through Adriana buffs. Well, I would write the other person and tell him to get some lottery tickets. It's the only thing you can say. But Lamila doesn't do as much damage as yours. Could you show the artifacts? I can show the full Lamila team after the rush, which will be in 20. That's thus far. Thank you for double resist. Thank you for not procking out. And thank you for... yeah, okay, never mind. Thank you for absolutely nothing. Fuck. We did hit that a few times before it went, right before. But it is maybe a little bit on the tricky side, to be honest. To be honest, it's a little bit on the tricky side, but this is not. If I do outspeed it. I was expecting to outspeed it, or I was expecting to not have this bet in tune. That was kind of the two bets I was taking on that one. Galen is missing 80% today. Probably not, but he's missing a lot. Yeah, sometimes Galen is like, it's not my day. It happens, it happens. I feel like that this wouldn't do all too much against me neither. Nobara doesn't cut. I think I have too much speed for that, and I don't trigger the Federica just yet, I think. Nope. He two-shots mini-boss without Debra. That's really nice. Mine actually does one-shot it with Debra. Not always, though, but most of the time. In this case, I think we want to go for... What do we go for this team? Not sure how fast you are. Could be that the Amduet is faster, actually. Let's not take that risk. Risk not needed to be taken. Also, we have a pretty long... Oh, defense successes. Don't mind if I do. Wait, was that a dude that hit me earlier? No, it was not. Well, let's just hit this one again. Cleared stage 29 of TOA Dark. Last stage remains. Yeah, same as your sanity. Imagine wanting to clear COA. Oh wait, I was the very first one to clear all of it on the normal one. And then I never touched it again. That shit, man, I had a ZBA on that freaking stuff, man. It's so stupid. It's so RNG. Jet and Claw are being close. I actually haven't seen Jet a single time. I'm not even sure what he's running. Like, sometimes this algorithm to find people on offense is so weird. How can I not find Jet a single time in 39 minutes? Because I'm pretty sure I can clap his ass. Show me his ass cheeks. I want to clap that ass. Took you 4 hours. Well, that sounds very fun for... What did you get? Half a re-up? Still no Jet on the list. Okay, I should remember these names that I don't want to hit those. Freaking mosquito, go away. Still funny that a lot of people tell me it's like, oh yeah, but you should click on the picture to see the team over there. It's like, yeah, I could, but I don't like it. It's just my thing. I'm so used to doing this. Plus, I legitimately don't think it is fast to click on this, click on that, and then have to scroll and then click on it again. Because now if I clicked on it and I do actually want to hit it, I still have to go in and then hit it. So, I don't know. I don't think it's actually that much faster, or if it's faster at all. Say making Hummel look usable instead of a storage guardian. Yeah, he's useful for that one specific team kind of composition. He's actually really good at that team composition. Best in slot, but then again, it's pretty ass everywhere else. Same as a Triton that's on Despair on defense. Not a big fan. Yeah, I like it where that thing dies in one hit so you don't have to revive. What you farming at the moment? I'm farming dragons. Well, actually, at the moment, I'm farming nothing, but on normal state, I'm farming dragons. How'd you clear stage 88? I have legitimately no freaking clue what's on stage 88. Would you mind not taking that additional turn? Thank you. Also, the additional turn twice on the same unit while glanced. That's some proper RNG right there. Thank you very much, Mr. I think it's still very safe to hit this. The odds of him landing the armor break on the right unit or not getting silenced by Nefties with 3 hits of silence. That's an interesting team as well. Not sure if I do enough damage against that. Some say Isis Gojo Dark Team is better. Those can miss their hits. Arena offense is all about getting as little RNG as possible. That's why I love this team. RNG on this team is very minimum. Still didn't see Mr. Jet a single time. And we just ended the music. Music not on this song. Please continue. So they're hoping to pull Talisman for the perfect offense. Well, to be honest, I feel like Grogan is slightly bit better. And that is because of the anti-revive. But that's only if you make a full kill. This is where I use Hummel. I think Hummel is best in slot in this team. I can't see like how this would be any more damage or better output than what I just did over there, I would say. But it's only specific to that one team. Do we still... Interesting teams. Not sure if we outspeed that with the normal one, so let's actually go for a little bit of a safer try on this. Well, then again, this is not fully tuned. You know, it's actually a little less safe, I would say, but let's just see. Full will runes. We remove few will runes. Do we stun or freeze or kill? Well, freeze is stun in this case, but we do both. So perfect offense, in your opinion. My Nefty's one, to be honest. That sounds kind of corny, but I think that that one is pretty much as close to perfect as it gets. Ooh, I lagged there for a second and I wasn't 100% sure if I actually selected the S3, but I sure did. Otherwise, we would have had another fail, and I already have a good amount of fails today. Because I've been hella inting. Not on this one. Worth to climb COA? It's worth to climb COA if you have a lot of time and you don't care about spending a lot of time on doing that. And yeah, it's definitely, like in the end, if you sum up all rewards, it is good rewards. But it takes you a good amount of time as well. Like, that's just the downside of it. Okay, there's a lot of annoying teams to be hit over here. Well, we can go for this, I guess. Yeah, Nefty's is triple fight. That's the best way of building Miss Nefty's for arena offense. Triple fight, 15 crit, so you can actually do this without critting it. Thank you very much over there. Because otherwise this fight takes a little bit longer. Okay, but still somewhat dangerous, I would claim. Somewhat dangerous. Do you enjoy arena or is it a chore? It's streaming content, so it is a little bit of a chore, but it's also something I do enjoy. I've been doing it for thus long that it's also kind of like second nature to do, right? So is it really an issue to do? No, not at all. Plus, right now, I have all of my offenses set in deck, so the reruning doesn't take as much time, which is absolutely really chill. We're talking good quality of life updates. That's pretty much the best update they made on quality of life for me personally. Because that's a super nice chill thing. Same as landing all of those strips over there, except for one. Are we gonna say goodbye to you? Almost. Well, let's just press auto because from this point on, it doesn't really matter. The reward is still not for... the reward is really good. Yeah, the reward for rushing is really nice. I absolutely have no clue why I'm not able to find any of the guys that are high ranked. Like, not legitimately, not a single time. That's the only thing I don't like about Rush. I feel like that's the algorithm to find people in your offense and stuff does not make any sense. And as you guys know me, I don't like shit that doesn't make sense. Minigames from Tekken personally seem to be annoying. Some people really like them. Some people really hate them. I'm kind of fine with not having to do them too much. That's kind of my take on it. That's bad. Can we freeze this over there? It frees something, but we also got stunned. Therefore, don't get this second turn. I'm losing this match. Ah. Okay, I have to make at least you a little bit faster to be in tune against an Antwerp because you get another speed tick of your shit in. But game, can I, for the love of God, find the people that are actually like high on the list rather than only fighting people that are lower than me on the list? Thank you very much, kind sirs. Well, Demon did do okay in defense. It did do okay. It was not crazy good, but it did do okay. But let's switch things up a little bit. We wanted to hit you with the Zyral Steam. Yeah, Zyral Steam it is. How would you buff Dark Jim? Make him the exact same as Dark Yuji, and then you're good to go. Wait. Oh, he did crit. He needs a crit for me to trigger the NEM. Let's actually pop up on his list like 2 times in 15 seconds, so he has the idea of maybe not doing that again. Ooh, missing on the Vanessa. And missing on the Vanessa twice, but at least you're increased in cooltime, so that is a something. Something is always helpful. Ooh, there we have the team of Jet. Do I outspeed it on the regular team? Or do we go for the outspeed on this team? It's technically slightly bit faster. Let's see. Okay, we are faster on this team, but this team is actually more tricky. I should just try to outspeed it with the other one. Yeah, I guess. Wait, he did not push back, and that still moves? Interesting. I guess he's pretty darn fast, that's why. Okay, disliking this team already. Well, it's just disliking it because I'm not in tune. It's more me-ish than anything. Let's just see if this outspeed. If it doesn't outspeed, I'm inting 2 matches. I do actually outspeed. I'm an idiot for using the other team. Ah, that one is on them. It could be a little bit tricky if he triggers the right unit, but yeah, I should be hella farming his ass in the last minute if he's high up. What's my most wanted LD? To be honest, I don't have any, and I am sad about that. Like, Loki, I don't have a most wanted LD at the moment. Like, right? Like, what would be a really good one? Oh, that thing is crazy fast. Why is everyone so crazy fast today? Holy shit. Do we cut in between that one? Yep, we do. Tiana move? That's not Tiana moving. Okay, we still have a slight chance with this into... Nope, no chance. Everyone's crazy freaking fast today. Holy shit. Talisman? No, Talisman is not the most wanted. Like, why would I need a Talisman? But people are getting fast. That's definitely a thing. Strong league, yeah, it seems. Just got Gianna. Any recommendations for Siege? Yeah, don't use her in Siege. Gianna's RTA only. Sorry to break it to you. Okay, even though I just had that lose, still high up. Just say don't stream like Sean B, they'll hear you. Okay, give me a light Huarang. I think he's cool. Zeratul? I would love a Zeratul. Zeratul would be pretty high up for me. Yeah. I don't really have a specific one, though. That is the main thing. Like, there's definitely... It does not mean that I don't have LDs that I would like to pull. No. That's not the case. Like, there's a fair bit of LDs I would like to pull. But I don't really have one specific one which stands out. So, like, yo, this one is, like, crazy. If I pull that shit, we're gonna go next level, right? I don't really have that at the moment. Beta for RTA? I would not mind a beta in current state. That's actually true. Well, you can use Gianna in Siege if you don't care about, like, losing 15% of the time. Because that's the sheer fact that you just kind of look at. Okay, I should remember more of those names which I do or do not want to hit. I'm not sure if this was the crazy fast one, to be honest. Was not. Lucifer. I wouldn't really like a Lucifer that much. It's fun for a bunch of videos. It's definitely a content kind of unit. But to be honest, I think a lot of the dungeons out there are fine without Lucifer. I don't really think Lucifer adds too much to current state of dungeons. Miying was still used. No, Miying is very strong, yeah. Miying is absolutely still very, very strong. Wouldn't mind that as well. But I do think that Zeratul is better than Miying. Not sure about the actual win rates of one another at the moment, but... Only have 1 quad speed in 550 days. Oh, I'm gonna wait for people to insert the answer of, like, I have 16 million days and no net 5. Or whatever people tend to say. Misty only OPLT. Well, that's actually funny. Like today with SWC, Misty was pre-banned where they could have pre-banned so many like strong LDs. Misty felt stronger. Misty simply felt stronger. Misty was more of the pre-ban shenanigans for these players. We're gonna have to fight a Camilla, which could take a little bit of time. That's a crazy fast Camilla. The Camilla has full on attack bar when doing that. Freaking asshole looking Nefty's kind of goofy thing. You crit ass. Okay, at least this thing has no damage. That helps out a little bit for doing that. Also, the Camilla nerf was pretty decent, right? It's noticeable. It's easy to take down right now. Or maybe it was just the Camilla on absolutely zero defense. Could also be a fact. Many things for the options, the choices, the possibilities, the chances. But yeah, that's also a thing. Like someone asked me earlier today in one of the videos in the comment section, like, how many days would you say is mid game or early game? I'm like, that doesn't mean shit. Like, I have accounts that are level 5, legit level 5, and they have like 3,000 days. Does that make them mid game? I don't think so. Progression means mid game. But then again, there's no hard exact line of what is early game, mid game, or whatever. Like if I talk about early game, mid game, late game, it's just a concept of what I think. But there's no exact lines of what it should be determined by anyone. But I definitely would say getting out of the early game these days, which I call is early game, is you're being able to farm every dungeon in the game. It's very fast these days. But then the mid game, like getting into proper siege, getting into proper arena rushes, getting into proper RTA, that can take you a little bit more. Endgame is if you spend 2k plus a month. I'm pretty sure not. I'm pretty sure not. Playing out for 8 years and still below mid game, it's definitely possible, but if you don't mind it yourself, then there's also nothing wrong with that. Like, that's also the other end of the spectrum. Like, if you still enjoy the game and you enjoy the way you play it, there's nothing wrong with slacking and just using this game to summon all of your crystals and try to collect a bunch of extra units. Like, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's just the thing of like, what kind of way do you like to play yourself? That's just the main thing that's makes it important. I'm not gonna like this S2 right there, ain't I? Nope, not really. Well, at least we have Oblivion with us, I guess. Can we take that out? Thank you very much. Can we Oblivion this? Thank you very much. Motherfucker. Motherfucker times 2. Wasting my godforsaken time. Well, at least it's not a lose. Still wasting my godforsaken time. Do we have S3 or S2 available on you? We have both. Vanilla extract deluxe. Nonsense. Do we take that out? We don't take it out. Okay, we take it out right now. Why can't I, for the love of God, not find freaking Jet again? I legit found him once. I also gotta check how many points I'm up above, otherwise I just do a bunch of refreshes, find his ass, clap his ass. What's your opinion on challenge accounts, like LD mono element accounts? They're fun, like as long as you like enjoying playing that way, that's fine. Ooh, suddenly getting a lot of hits. Also, I did see who was rank 1, which is a guy I can hit, but I actually don't really like to hit that much. 2 minutes on the clock. Minus 30. Yep, if you suddenly get a lot of hits, it becomes a little bit more difficult. Really? My RNG today is ass. My RNG today is absolute zoggy. Oh, that's a new one, I guess. Well, I guess there goes Legend, boys. Because I could leave right now, but that's 3 minutes. Do I want to still try for Legend with that way? Yeah, fuck it, let's just try. It's not smart to leave in the last 2 minutes, but does it matter? I have enough. Yeah, that's minus so freaking stupid many points. Okay, give me the rank 1 on the list. This guy is rank 1, okay. Let's clap him with this team. Yeah, that's just absolute ass, man. Holy hell. Even despair, like not just even attack broken, no, attack broken, despaired on the right target. Okay, game, okay. Alright, last time we also missed on the Triton. Could be high-res Triton or so. Yeah, I think the best defense unit in game right now is still that Gazelle. Gazelle makes things very strong. Come on, give me that guy again. Okay, 1 minute to clear. Okay, good start. Not too many crit animations, please. Oh, these animations are so godforsaken long. Okay, if we land all strips, I have good feeling. Stop procking. All strips. Okay, that's all strips. Proc. Nope. Okay, well, fine. Mm. 25 seconds. I can do this one in 25 seconds, I believe. Still below. Too bad. Too bad. He also took a victory. Can't do another one in 3 seconds. Wait, how much higher is he up? Oh, he was 2 points higher. I saw him at 77. Or wait, no, wait, 1770. Close one, close one. If I didn't lose that stupid one on the freaking Moor, the Moor one was so stupid. But I actually got cocked by Moor twice in this rush, which is actually super rare. Because they have glancing, they have to hit 1 out of 3. They have to land attack break, and this one also did land a despair stun. So the odds of actually a Moor cocking my team is super slow, super low. But then again, not always getting Legend is totally fine. Remember free rate? I don't even have R5 ruined at the moment. So another add rank 2 to the count. Oh, I still have the most amount of rank 2s over anyone. No one can ever overtake me in that. It is impossible to overtake me in that. I should definitely rune up, what's it called? This team with a bit of a faster Alicia. I thought that Alicia on 245 was in tune, but apparently not. Maybe I have to make it like 250-ish or so. People also wanted to see the... Oh, I always show the Grogan. Hello, Grogan. Typical Grogan. Still same Grogan. Still have to do this one and that one. Same as last week, 2 weeks ago, or whatever. People are asking Lamilla damage. This is my Lamilla. 37k extra HP. We're looking at a 2 or a 1.2 over there and a 1.1 plus everything over there. So that's about that. And then if you don't have your R5 runes and there's free raid, Rift dungeons are also raids. It's Rift raid, it counts. So you just do these. And then we set back all of our shits. I would say Dark Demon on defense didn't do that bad. I would definitely say that my other defense is better. But Dark Demon on defense didn't do too bad. It's just too bad that the team that I was rocking doesn't really have like a proper lead, and you're kind of going for the lead on what's it called? But yeah, I was getting, well, these successes were these still Dark Demon? Not sure. I did get a good amount of hits over here though. I would say, what would I say is the strongest offense in game right now? I'm not sure. Why do you level 1 rifts? To die. That's legit the only reason. To die and to give fight runes. I should actually give more fight runes. Not sure now this one doesn't have full fight. Because if you have less units on the field, the groggy state is shorter. Did you get G3? Yeah, always. Always. Oh yeah, someone wanted to do summon session. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Which server? I'll just ask over here. Server. Pulled a silver yesterday. How do you use him RTA? I actually don't really use him myself. I'm not sure if he's that great because of the Nobara, but I still see a good amount of people using it. But I would just recommend to check how other people use him and then just try to copy their drafts. I think Jalso uses him the most from the streamers out there, so maybe check out the Jalso streamer too, or ask him in the first place. Can't get past G1. Skill issue. Nah, just keep playing. You'll get there at some point. Maybe pull a good unit. Maybe you get something that helps you out. Or you just get a little bit of luck with people not hitting you at some point. Not sure if this device has to update. Well, I'll figure that out in a second. How much longer you will stream? We're gonna do a summon session of 2.5k scrolls for free-to-play accounts. And after that, I'm not sure yet. Insane shield. Okay, that's why I said I need a little bit more attack on this dude. Or not even attack, I just need the extra fight sets on the side units. Too lazy. Because those always rotate around on whatever units. Pretty sure it's you. Yep. Wait, that's the other partner of you. No, it probably works better in the next run. How the rush go? Forever rank 2. No, I got a rank 2, but it was a close one. It was a fun one. Tried out the Dark Demon on defense. Was it good, however? It was not bad. But normal team better. So can I ask you to summon your account on Tuesday? It's your birthday. I'm not 100% sure if I'm streaming on Tuesday. I will be doing a summon session on Wednesday, however. I think I got like 3.5k scrolls for Discord mod of mine. Okay, let's do the login. Doesn't show any. It does not show nothing. I wish they actually implement like the format thing that they also have for Ethereum restart. That would be so chill for like these free R5 kind of things. Because right now it's like, yeah, I want to do R5, but it's completely not ruined up, so I don't want to do R5. What speeds? Wait, what speed should a debuff team have an average? You're around 270 with tower and lead. Really depends on your rank and what you're playing exactly. Would you go for Diana and RTA for the fourth one on CR, CD, or HP? I like HP, CD, HP on my Diana. I like my Diana to pack a punch and hit people very hard in the face. I've seen a Diana like 180, 190 speed in, I think, America's Cup. Was not a big fan. Diana gets A to B from itself anyways. Let's see. We turn off this thingy, and then we have the other one that is right over there. It is. First, let's see how many scrolls do we have. Few old scrolls over there. This account is fully free to play, so he has been saving for a very long time. How long have you been saving? Good amount. 2 blessings. Nice, nice. Any units in particular that you're really looking out for? You don't have that many units on your monster collection, though. 4 months every single day. Okay. 4 months getting this many scrolls free to play. That's actually insane. Wait, fully free to play and you get 2.2k scrolls free to play? Shit. Wait, is this a super new account you're saying? Oh, wait. Wait. You're on a 111-day account? Free to play? And you have this many scrolls? You get 2.2k scroll, 2.3k just mystical scrolls from that? That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of bonkers. So, yeah, Loki, you can use everything. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's hope we pull you some cool stuff. Ooh, you already have Sierra. Wait, you have Sierra Gianna? That's a nice starter one right there. That's a nice starter one right there. That's all I can say. Got Gianna, nice. Nice. Okay, that's good numbers though. That's good numbers. Okay, let's start pulling stuff. So, units that would be cool in this account. What kind of content do you want to focus on? Let's first start off with these. I think we'll go raid up, or do you want to go not raid up? Well, Gianna's starter is not as strong though, because it's more of a late game RTA unit. You're fine with everything. Let's just do raid up. If we pull a bunch of them, we just turn it off. I think we're gonna go for that. Also, some of the net 4s could be useful because I think a lot of the net 4s are gonna be new. Raid up on the MS. Please turn it off after the MS. Okay, well, that's fairly fast 5-star. Well, to be honest, maybe we should turn the up off because getting a blessing right now is kind of how to say it. You're gonna get collab units, and the collab units aren't as great. It's also a very fast pop of your blessing, to be honest. Which would I recommend? I'm actually not sure. I think I like Huareng more, but the Paul Phoenix I think is more usable in Siege. So up to you. Both of them are ass. Both of them need a buff. That's just the main thing. Paul it is. Paul we go for. I should actually use these on Wind, because Wind has the most amount of good units. If we're going for the blessing anyways. Paul get a buff? Paul is the worst family, so there's more likely to get a buff. That's actually very true. Robo, not new. Okay. Another net 5. Easy chopping off all the net 5s. Also interesting to see that we got a net 5 of the new units earlier than a net 4 of the new units. It's definitely pretty fast out there. What are net 4s that could be usable? Just raid up on the MS, turn it off after. I know. These are pretty much a mess, at least in my opinion. I treat them as a mess. Only thing I cannot do for you is reclaim the ones from like the events. Like the moment that you have like the 10+1, I cannot claim the +1 on this device. For some reason, it's always bugged for some of the events, and that's one of the events that's always bugged. Can be good for a R5 team, but I would say if you're 111 days in, you maybe already have your R5 team set. Otherwise, Shiho is pretty nice to pick up. Let's see, we have some Gucci stuff over here. More Nina Williams. Not sure. I think I should have the Net 5 Lightning. We didn't see the Net 5 Lightning just earlier because of having a collab unit as Net 5. Well, we're getting a lot of Net 5. So, okay, okay. He's actually low-key pretty good for Steel Fortress. I will probably do a video on him later, but he is very usable in Steel Fortress. It can still fail. Steel Fortress still ass, but he's not the worst in it. It's just that his animations are a little bit slow on it. If his animations were fast, it would be nice. Also, I have decent hopes for if they bring the Summoners War Original. If the Summoners War Original has fast animations, he would definitely be a Steel Fortress recommendation unit right there. Gargoyle, also new. Everything new. Okay, we should be looking at about 12 net 5s-ish from just the scrolls itself. So let's see if we can meet that. So far we have one. We had one very early. There's a Kyle. Kyle's not that bad. Do you actually need an LD5 to hit P1 in RTA? You don't need an LD5 to hit G3 in RTA. You don't need an LD5 to make it to SWC in RTA in current meta. Just need a lot of the good net 5s. That's the main thing. Or Nina Williams. Okay, we had the first net 5 super early, but since then I haven't had one. Is this going to be another one? Nope. Otherwise, we also would have had the pop of the blessing, I guess. Give me the blessing pop right here. Yeah, that's the RNG with this game, man. Sometimes you get your units like super fast back-to-back kind of stuff. Oh, is this it? Nope. And sometimes you just get like a whole bunch of absolute nothing for quite a while. It's also an option. Jinkasama. I think we have all of the 4 stars right now for normal elementals. Blessing. Okay. Not too sure about that. Not too sure about that. Warren, you want to cleave? Okay, fair. Well, technically, it's kind of a cleave as well. So, J-Mac, how you doing, my man? Just realized that Adam doesn't know what a reverse sweep means. Well, reverse sweep could be 3 in a row winning. I don't know. Like, to be honest, I'm not even sure about the technical term of that. But he meant winning 3 in a row after losing 1. But reverse sweep, I would also say being 2 behind than winning 3. But Huarang, you say, you want a Huarang? Yes, sir. It's definitely cleave unit. If he gets a bit of a buff, I can see potential in. So far, both units on the SP up, which is actually kind of rare. Good job. Just finished all watching. Yep. I would say day 2 was really cool on the prelims today. I'm also definitely looking forward to day 3, man. There's some crazy matches in that one. Like potential Neff against Ismo is insane. We have Glorious potentially against Pinkroyd. Also insane. If you want to turn the SP off at any given moment, just let me know. Because we already crossed off some net 5s on the collab pool. It gives you more Huarangs to skill up your Huarang, though. That's kind of nice free to play, though. So maybe we should keep it on. Just got Ragdoll. Garats. Still a really good unit. Well, the thing is, the net 5s on the collab are kind of in to get on a free account because you're not going to be using them until next balance patch. Wanted Wind Huarang anyways. Ooh, nice. Well, okay. Until the 1500 mark. Sure thing. Well, let's speed summon a little bit more through this kind of shit. Not sure if this account has like all of the 4 stars yet, but a lot of the 4 stars are also just mainly skill up, especially if you're free to play. So getting duplicates on some of the families is not an issue whatsoever. Like the Huarangs. More Huarangs. Well, then again, you can also use the event to skill up your Huarang. Skill up for Magic Mike is pretty nice if you don't have your stars. Well, then again, it is fusionable kind of stuff. Any core team around Ragdoll? In lower ranks, maybe with the Talisha, yeah, but outside of that, I wouldn't really core team Ragdoll that much. You can still Gapso Ragdoll, but you're going to be fighting a lot of Irenes, which is not that chill. Fewer summons, yep, wait, was that a net 5? Wait, was that a net 5? I was looking away for a second. Is purple off? I think purple should be on. Wait, did we just get one? I'm not 100% sure. This one's new. Kind of ass. Kind of ass. Not the greatest one. Wait, is the purple thingy off? Let me actually double check that. If we just put it like this, we don't show shit. If we go over here, nope. Where it at? Where it at? Which of the settings was it? Other settings? No. I don't even remember which freaking setting it was. Why can I not find the setting? Am I being potato? Was it other settings? Ah, it was other settings. Animation of net 5s. Yep, thank you, please. Yeah, too bad no Lamila. Lamila would have been cool. Lamila would have been cool. Barely no Lamila for you this moment. Trevor. Not a bad unit as well. But also then again, is he really good? People tried him out in RTA for a bit. It's not that bad in the right draft. He's also not crazy good. So Ragdoll only RTA, you're right. Ragdoll's more of a counter pick than a core pick. Oh, well, good thing we didn't pick the Water Huarang. Because here you have your Water Huarang. Good choice on that other one. Should we turn off the SP up right now? Because I think you have a good amount of the collab units. You're only missing the Ninas and the Jins right now. So it's give you more odds of getting the dupes. Kyle Skillups, not bad. We like them Kyle Skillups. We like them Skillups. Okay, not a net 5. Okay, fuck, I thought it was Sonya for a sec. Well, still, it's good for Siege. Like, early game Siege can be used without Skillups. It's not the greatest without Skillups, but can be used for early Siege. I was using mine as well, or something similar like that. But Sonya would have been cooler. But what the fuck is this? Okay, calm down. Irene. If you want to step into RTA, you have a few good RTA units. Chloe also new picked up. How many net 5s is that? Was that number 5? Or was it number 6 already? Sonya's still good for Siege post nerf. Yep, definitely. Irene OP. Irene is really nice, yeah. Not as much her meta at the moment as it was before, where she was able to fight a lot of ragdolls and that kind of stuff, but still a good unit. Ooh, what? Another one? Okay. Well, also this one. Not bad take. What do you have? Ooh, if we're talking some arena defense right there, really good arena defense. That is instantly gonna make you like 1 or 2 ranks higher in arena. Really nice. What? You brought... What the fuck is this? I'm just getting purple, man. I'm not even getting the normal lightning. What the fuck? Okay, he ass. This thing is called John, or used to be called John, and therefore they didn't like him. So they gave him the Exorcist Association's Fighter. I'm so happy we don't have to call out that whole name for that. But he asked, why not Fire? Yeah, Fire would have been nice. New account RNG? It seems. So it seems. Well, the same for Guardian account that really ass RNG at the start. And then at some point, I pulled like a Leo, a Feng Yang, and another Feng Yang within like a few hundred scrolls. So yeah, it had super bad RNG for a bit, and then it got cranked up RNG for a bit later. Same for Guardian, even ended up with an LD. It pulled a Leona. I'm very happy I pulled a Leona on alt, not on my main, because I would have not used it on the main. Tetra skill ups, Skiklet skill ups, maybe. Or there you have your Sean skill ups. Leo Feng is probably best combo in game. Yep, I'm still pulling more Hua ranks for the skill ups. But then again, you can use the, what's it called, for skill ups as well. You have like an event where you can free skill one unit up. Light Huaring just 1v4 you, and that is why I want Light Huaring. I think Light Huaring would, like, someone was asking before what's my most wanted LD5. Light Huaring would definitely be the unit where I start playing most RTA with. Why are you not water? Get your fire ass out of here. We need you on water. Fuck. Still a good RTA unit, but water would have been insane. Especially since you also have a Claire that you could pair with it. But then again, Adriana pairs with legit everything. Skillups on this thing is pretty nice early game as well. Because he's really nice for all kinds of dungeons and shits. Took me a while to get the skillups on that dude on the Safer Guardian account. What the hell is this fucking purple raid, brother? If we don't get any more net 5s for the rest of it, ooh, that's nasty though. Very good arena offense unit. Very, very good arena offense unit. Really nice to use. If you only have like slow clear, she makes your slow clear a lot faster. Like she makes it possible where you just have like autos. Purple rate is like 9 times 9 on yeah. At some point we had like 400 500 dry, and now we have like 6 in 300 or so. Just pretty bonkers. I'm gonna count all of the net 5s after. So far also no dupes, knock on wood, knock on wood. Free YouTube content, yep. Yeah, they really ruined my summoning video by absolutely giving me jack shit. So they're like, okay, let me do it better. Thank you, Countess. These someone's getting good stuff. Not bad for picking out this. Plus skill ups on boomerangs is always good on early account. But if we don't get any net 5s in the next 1000 scrolls, we would still be over rate, I think. Or I think we would be average then. Now, I'm not sure. We just got so many in a row. It's absolutely insane. Noob is good for Siege too. True, true. Not as much meta anymore, but definitely still pretty good. Hua, first Hua. Hua's really good right now. Hua I would recommend everyone to use. If you're farming Steel Fortress, absolutely use Hua. She's absolute best in slot over there right now. Pushing back the boss, doing an insane amount of damage. Giving the slope, really good unit. Too bad it's only Steel Fortress. Well, also the Rift Beast on Wind. It's also a really good one for that. Talking about Rift Beast, let me make sure that I'm still farming. I'm still farming. Okay, now we didn't get any for like a bunch of like 250-ish scrolls, 300-ish. Kinky, first Kinky. Hua skill ups, we don't mind those. Magic Mike skill ups, we don't mind some of those. Lisa, also not too bad. More Anubis. Yeah, that's also in an early game account. All of the net 4s are still very usable. Because you just need a lot of skill ups. And you don't want to be fusing 24/7. Okay, now we have another one. Give me something cool. Ooh. It's not really the most of meta out there at the moment, though. It's not really the most of meta at the moment, but you kind of need a Camilla to pair well with him. I haven't really seen any other things outside of Camilla that do well with the pair on him. Maybe we can go for a talk, but it's kind of like, yeah. Camilla incoming. Would be nice, would be nice. Wouldn't mind that. Galleon skill ups. We also don't mind these. True, you can actually do that. Water Demon with Rina and Angela. Yeah, I can see the vision over there. That's actually not bad. Angela plus Demon plus Rina. I can see that killing stuff. That's actually kind of true. Early game siege, that's definitely an offense right there. More Magic Mike skill ups, probably full skill by now. Well, Magic Mike, a star you probably did skill up either with an event anyways. Or you just did it with Fusion. Galleon, not your first. Skill ups, it's cool. Let me make sure that I'm still farming over there. Select all, sell all, replay. Yes, sir. Go along. Julie, first Julie. Not too bad. Well, Julie kind of needs max skills, otherwise she's ass. Not sure if we pulled enough pirouettes to get you that far. Yeah, we went from like, I don't know how many scroll, or like, yeah, I think we had like 300 scrolls, like 6 or 7 net 5s. And now we're gonna do like 1,000 with one. That's just the RNG in this game does not make any sense, man. It does not make any sense. Like, first you're getting an insane amount, but what if it happens the other way around? Let's say you do 1,000 and you only get one, and you're like, I want to quit this game. I'm not getting shit. Well, we cannot complain. Ooh, Ganymede. Really nice for TOA. Make sure TOA clears a lot more chill. Still pretty usable in RTA. Low rank RTA, making a Swift Ganymede fast to set. People do not expect that to be fast to set. Plus, a lot of units are not on immunity. It's actually really strong. I did it on one of the early game accounts as well. Ganymede, I actually do still really like. It's just in endgame RTA, there's often a better pick than it. But Ganymede is definitely, for me, TOA. Every month it's in the TOA team, always. Stable factor in there. More twin skill ups, also always a welcome. Gargoyle skill ups, not that interesting. At least I'm not using any of the gargoyles at the moment. Huarangs, okay, new boomerang. Checking off all of the boomerangs, the list. Okay. So done with all of those. Oh, we still have the light, or the waters, not the lights. Let's see. Give me an Amber. Amber plus Ganymede would be absolutely goated on this account. Or an Adriana. One of those units you want a lot of dupes of. Okay, and no more of these. Still have a good amount of scrolls. Let's start off with the 11-year scrolls. Could be net 5s. Could be also getting 3 stars on LNDs that you don't have yet. It's actually pretty nice for that. We get a freaking Joker, which is HOH. Yeah, that's the big issues with LD4s. LD4s is just so often an HOH unit. Okay, another lightning. Oh, wait, lightnings don't matter really that much on this. Okay, that's new, that's new. Why does, if I press the skip? Okay, it doesn't fully skip. We're looking for Asher, makes sense. Getting a few new on the 3-star section. No lightnings. If there's no lightning, it's not. Oh, there you have your Asher. At least you get your Asher. That's nice. That's nice. Ask and you shall receive. I recommend you to ask for like a Sarath or something like LD cool. Cubisonif. Okay, no net 5s on these. Still have 3 Transcendent Scrolls, 2 Tekken Scrolls, bunch of these, bunch of these. Let's start off with the Legendary Scrolls. Jack-o'-lantern, Vampire Skill Ups, Fusion Material, but then again, it helps out to not have to do that. Oh, first Shina. Wait, you didn't have Shina yet? Not bad, not bad. First Shina is always good, very useful. Still absolutely goated unit. Actually, I've noticed more and more dungeon teams get back to the twins. Okay, no Abigail yet. That's really nice for Necro. Crossing off some of the good 4 stars that you were missing. I was expecting you to have an Abigail picked up from like one of the events. Lucifer. Lucifer is always cool on a beginner account. Okay, where are them net 5s at, my boy? Give me an Amber. Give me an Adriana. Give me a Leo. Give me a Feng Yang. Not sure if you have a Dasher. Dasher is always already cool. Which one did you pick for the Net 5 choice event that you had? Or did you start playing after that? Okay, Net 5. Nana. Okay, you picked Sierra. Ah, makes sense because of the Gianna. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, if you want to focus on RTA, you definitely have some good beginner RTA units right there with a Nana in there as well. Oh, first Lucian. $95. Nope. Jin Kazama. We're gonna do one net 5 on like 40-ish legendary scrolls. Can you remember back in the days where you had like $100 pack and you get one legendary scroll from your $100 pack? This just like legendary scroll session will be like 4K USD or some crazy shit. That ain't worth it. Like, good thing we're not living in those times anymore. That was insane. Let's do these first. So could be LD4s. Ooh, LD5, let's go. Let's go. I believe. Is that Jungnam? That is a Jungnam. A little bit out of meta, but not a bad unit. Not a bad unit. The pack is still there. The pack is still there, but they definitely did upgrade it a fair bit. Okay. Could be a 4-star. Could be, well, 4-star on like a light or dark. I was more expecting. Desert Warrior. Come on, give me a light or dark unit on this. Give me a light or dark unit on this. We have plenty. Okay. Is not HOH, I think. I'm not sure if he's HOH actually. He is usable for some of the subjugation stages. I use him in subjugation. But to be honest, I like the water and the fire one more. Narsha would be cool. First Orang. Okay. Okay. LD5. Let's go. Let's go LD5. Momo. Momo is not bad. I actually used Momo in the tournament with like the... Oh, that's a dupe? Oh, yeah, it is. Wait, if it's a dupe, should we go Blessing? Yeah, we hella go Blessing then, right? Definitely don't think you would say LDs. Blessing is kind of rip, or... Yeah, too bad. That's a dupe. That's a dupe. Momo is really nice, but you already have it, so it's not that crazy. I guess we feed it. No one needs a second Momo, but just to be sure. Need to think. Okay, fair. Fair choice. I would recommend not keeping it, because you're never gonna skill up too. But I definitely let your time to think about it. Ooh, it's not HOH though, but it's not really that crazy. Mike. Okay. Let's first do the Tekken Scrolls, and then we're gonna go LDs, and then we're finishing off with a banger on the 3 of those. Tekken Scrolls, give me Light Warring. No, then I want to be salty. Then I'm gonna be salty. Is that light? No, that's water. Light Jin is actually really nice. Light Jin feels like a net 5. Anything good on these? Nope. Typical units. Okay, we got a... what's that? We're looking at a 50... No, wait, more. We're looking at a good amount of LDs. No, wait, that's already 10, so we're looking at... I don't want to do the math, like 60-ish. 60-ish, so it should be 3-4 lightnings. Go transfers? Sure thing, can do. Transfers, let's see. Give me the Amber, give me the Feng Yang, give me the... as a Gojo. Gojo. It's not the worst for arena, or not for arena defense, for siege defense. We have seen him being used on siege defense. It's kind of like a Theomars, but a little bit different. It's not that bad of a unit. But also not crazy good, though. Let's see what we have over here. Ooh, okay, really good one. Can also work with your water demon, to be honest. I would say best water tank in game. All we need right now is a Feng Yang. We're gonna click on the Feng Yang button right there. This is going to be your Feng Yang. Lewis. Also, once again, great tank. You're locking off all of the great tanks. I'm actually using Lewis about every siege nowadays. But you need like the Hey Gang next to it. Makes it really strong. Also, I'm still not really understanding the buff that she got, where she gets an armor break on skill 1 rather than like the stun. It's kind of weird. Yeah, but Lewis, it's a good unit. It's a good unit. I actually scaled her up very late, and then I was like, why wasn't I using this any earlier? Give me lightning on these LDs. The man has been saving long enough. Any LD4, that would be really dope. Deborah and kind of stuff would be fun. But we're aiming LD5s. We are aiming LD5s. But LDs are always an incredible hit or an incredible miss, and there's nothing in between. So far, not that many lightnings. Not that many lightnings. Well, not that many. I mean, not at all. Okay. Give me something nice. Okay, LD4. No HOH, please. That is a new unit. It's the anti-stunner, right? Yeah, it's the anti-stun dude. Can be used. Can be used. Okay, back to back on the lightninger. Not too bad. Not too bad. Wait, no, wait, no, wait. No, 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 no. Is this... No. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. That's absolute... How? How the fuck? Come to us. Come to us is telling me that this is fucking possible? That is absolutely insane. Someone, I don't care who does it. If it's in the comment section, what are the odds of pulling 2 back to back? Like exact back to back. That is so freaking low. I think the odds of you not participating in a lottery and actually winning that, and the email you get from that Nigerian prince, that it's actually real, those odds should be bigger than you pulling 2 over there in 2 scrolls. That's... No, man. No. That's so weird. It's so impossible. Like, if you see how big the pool of LD4s is these days, plus first hitting the rate of double lightning in a row, which is already pretty rare. Insane. If we're gonna pull a third, I'm quitting the game. Okay, at least not. It's also... It is non-HOH, but you do have it already. That's ass. That's actually ass. Okay, we are on lightning rate that is fair for this amount of scrolls, but we would have rather seen some other units than the 3 units. Well, we have 1 new. Come on, give me some in the last 5. All we need is 1 scroll to get that purple lining up in the screen, and we're all gonna go happy, Countess. Make us all happy with this last one. Nope. Was she last HH? Was she? It was just HH. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, good amount of net 5s. Not really the net 5s you were maybe looking for. That's all I can say. But all of those in here are new, right? Yeah. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's 5 on the row. That's 5, that's 10, that's 15, and that's another 3. So we're looking at 18 net 5s. With the amount of scrolls we had, I would say slightly above average. Like for the mystical scrolls and stuff, we should have had like 13, 14. No, actually, it's slightly under average. Is it? Because from the mystical scrolls and all of that kind of stuff, we should have had like 12-ish, 13. And from the Transcendent Scroll, we had another 3. So that should have been 16. And then from the from the LS and stuff, we should have had another like 2, 3-ish. So we're 1 below average. Collect the cashback. That's the only thing I cannot do for you because that event is bugged on this client. At least I'm pretty sure it still is. But yeah, we had an insane session at some point. Or is it? It's no longer bugged. Yay for fixing that, Countess. Thank you very much. We can continue the gamba. It does work. We can get another net 5. Can finally pick up that Leo. There's our Leo. As a Patrick. My name is Patrick. Fuck. At least he's still called Patrick. He didn't lose his name. To some exorcist, whatever, association, banana, potato. Another one. Kianos. For talking RTA. Good RTA unit right there. So we were due more net 5s. And then with another like 20, 30-ish scrolls, we're no longer due net 5s. It's just... Come to us RNG, man. Come to us RNG. Come to us RNG gives you the double LD4, exact same one back to back, and now we're gonna get another scroll. He ass. Well, he got a skin recently. Everything that gets a skin gets buffed. It's just 9 out of 10 how it works. So we're gonna look at his buff number 4. Back-to-back same LD4 is 1 in 3.36 million or 0.000002975%. I'm gonna abuse that for a clickbait title. Holy fuck. It's not even clickbait because it's true. Holy fuck. What the fuck is even that? Jesus, man. I think these odds are 2 or 3 times as high of using 2 scrolls, getting 2 LD5s. It's absolutely insane. I'm happy we can send everything straight to the storage. It makes life very easy of pulling shit. I'm gonna absolutely trust you on the rates over there for like the math, but that's absolutely insane. Net 5. Not so net 5. Well, in the end, I would say for the amount of scrolls, you got a fair amount of lightning. And a fair amount of net 5s in the end. Yep, that's. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. You did pick up some nice units. I would definitely say Nana's nice. Elias nice. Samantha is very nice on new accounts. If you want to go into RTA, these 2 are nice. Okeanos is nice. You wanted the Wind Huarang, that's nice. Nobara's really cool. Ganymede is cool. Lewis is pretty nice. Lucia's usable. These are just waiting for a buff. I would say in general, you didn't get like the top-notch best units, but you got a fair amount of good usable units. Yeah, nice. We'll save again. Definitely let me know if you want to do a summon session again in the future. Thoughts on Light Paul? Got 2 of them. I haven't seen a single defense with him yet, but he has potential. He has the lead. Let me log off your accounts. And we're still farming over there. The percentage is still wrong. Should be, okay, a few zeros less. The one in 1 point, or, okay. So we have 4 zeros in there. Okay, fair. Let me write that down. Yes, you can log in. I log off. Are you gonna do RTA today? I don't think so. I have been making too many long days already for me to feel like that I want to struggle myself over RTA. Why are you farming blue gems? Well, ask Kanto, it's not me. Like, that's not a choice. Fuck. Like, I should... Dude, I should have asked Kantos to only give me legendaries. Fuck. Why didn't you tell me any earlier? Shit. I should have let them know that they only want legendaries. I don't want these blues. Fuck, man. You should have told me before. Fuck, man. What do you expect? God damn it. Oh, man. I don't know what to say. Might you ask why am I farming gems in the first place rather than normal R5? I don't have R5 ruined. So, and it's free, so you gotta do something. And this counts as free. So that's pretty much the only reason. I've been slacking so much that I've been forgetting roll balls and shit. That didn't happen often before. Got some RTAs. Okay, well, what we will do is we're gonna do RTAs until we lose one. Deal? Because I actually don't feel like doing RTA, and therefore we will do RTA until I lose one. One match of getting sacked? No, just one lose. If I make a mess up in a draft, still one lose. It counts. Don't make it slime though. I'll play to win. I will play whatever I think is best in position. And I actually have stuff ruined up that does kind of make sense for RTA. So I won't be inting my matches just to get my stream off. Don't worry about that. What runes for Lucas? Whatever you have left over. Could be Rage, could be Fatal, could be Blade, could be anything. I wish you made a list of what monster to counter what. It's not always as direct as a one-to-one counter. Plus, there's also multiple options for certain things to counter what. Too bad you're on a 20, but pretty good rune in general, actually. Okay, I'm also pretty low ranked, so I might get a bunch of W's in a row. So let's see how far we get. Until I get one lose. I actually still have to lock in all my units. Maybe I should go for a 5 set on you again. A mouse. Okay. Not that common of a first pick nowadays, but sure. Okay, okay. If we are going for those, we are gonna answer with this. Okay. Sure, mate. Sure. I think we go for you. Or do we have something else that I feel fits better in this shenanigans? Could go for you for fun. But nah, I said I would play serious. So we're gonna go Jogo. I sure would have been an option. Could have been an option. But I think he has to ban this out or ban that out, and then he has issues with this. Do we remove some of the healing? Let's remove some of the healing. I think your healing with shields is going to be most annoying. So let's remove that. Moves the Sierra. Makes kind of sense. But then we put one in the bag and one in the scroll. He doesn't have that many will runes, apparently. Okay, we already landed a nice check over there. Let's put you in the bag. And then go for this right there. Nice counter stun when I cannot land my stun. Resisted over there. Nice start, nice start. Okay, we do get our additional turn over yonder though. You want to go for S2 stuns, or do we leave it for the cycling later? Let's leave it for the cycling later. In this case, we can already do that on self, because it will take a bit for them to take turns. Miss on the cycle right there, but that's still okay. You do get out of the back, that's also kind of okay. Let's do this S2 over here. You can only hit this. He's trying to target this, but he cannot. Let's push back. And give you a little bit of a glancing vibe over there. Calm mind. Not so calm mind. See you, mates. Yeah, didn't take that many turns this round around. Better luck next time. Well, it's interesting that this kind of team still works up until this kind of rank, though. I think we just push back. You have one turn to hit this, that's fine. And then we can steal all of those things. Did he still have the immune? Yeah, he still had one thing. Interesting that he still has that. Okay, so apparently it's individual strips. Did not even know that. Oh, no, we just take them off like this. Another time, no stun activation. Okay. Okay. 11k damage. GG's. GG's. Monkey is on the crit rate slot 4, yes. Do you think the Bay would be good for arena defense? Not so much. Ooh, Neftis for the first pick. Do we instantly go for Hagang? Yeah, let's go for Hagang. Okay, then he goes for those. That is still fine. I would like to go for you, but it's also maybe a little bit tricky to go for that. If I go for you early right now, he will definitely answer with a Megami. Because of that, I'm not 100% sure if I want to go for an Athena in this position. Oh, what we could also do is this. Let's go for these two. Let's see what he has an answer against that. Monkey is a little bit annoying for me to deal with, but can probably make a good guess on that later. Okay. That's actually a good take. That's definitely a good take. This Sonya will probably take... Will Sonya actually take out one of my units, though? That's kind of the big question. It could, but it also could very well not. Could go for Juno. My Juno did take a little bit of a hit of being as strong as it used to be. Issue is, though, do I remove the monkey? Or do I still remove this? Or do I actually remove that? Not sure if I should be scared of the Sonya, though. Good luck on your wings, thank you. Now, these two are covered by that. Should not do that. I think I have to remove you, or you. I actually don't have that crazy of strips. Let's just go for this. He removes that. Let's see how much the Sonya does nowadays. Well, actually, my Hagang is kind of ass. Okay, remove the kind of part. My Hagang is ass. That's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be an issue. Goes for the Chroma. I also put my Chroma on more damage. That's actually true. I put my Chroma on more damage. Yeah, you're gonna scroll trap this. Well, I guess that's our only lose. That is going to be our only lose, boys. Well played on his side, though. There's no way that Chroma solos this. Well played on his side. Should have went for the Shiho. Do we do a little bit more? Ah, fuck it. One more. One more lose. Gamble addiction. But he had a good draft. He definitely had a good draft. My 2 and 3 was kind of weak. But then again, good use of Neftis having like a Veronica. Go until first lose after first win. I already had that. Chroma runes. She's a bit more on the damage side at the moment. Like this. But yeah, I should have went for a second pick on the Shiho. Not have trust in the stupid ass A-gang. Mendieta. Oh, Mendieta was old SWC player, right? Yeah, pretty sure so. Pretty sure so. I actually changed it to more HP, less crit rate. Not sure if I'm really liking it. I saw the Ushers of today in SWC do a lot of damage. It's actually kind of nice. Okay. Is an option where I could go for a Nobara. Nice casting, brother. Thank you. Rex is sure had insane damage. Absolutely. Pretty sure he's on crit damage on the 4. But I cannot do the crit damage 4 and have enough crit rate and still make it this kind of fast. Oh, hell no. We're not going to be fighting that one. How are you, Rune, nowadays? A little bit low on the HP side, but you're 100 res. Okay, so we're going to go for first hit on the Sierra, which means that he has to go for the bomb on the 100 res units, which might be kind of bad, but if he lands it, it's kind of bad for me. Or do we go for an Okeanos right away? No, I think we go into this. That was actually connected on 100 res. That kind of sucks. Does he land it on this? Did not fully land it on that. Early armor break. I do that much damage on an HP 4? Fuck. Oh, stupid fucking stun over there, though. And he's stunned, including wrong element. Aha. Man, if I had early armor break, this thing would have been dead. I would have had a really good match in that case. If you proc out, I still have a good match. Do you have another bomb? Now you do. Thank you. Wait, why would you bomb that? Oh, now you're gonna take it out. Yeah, okay, 35k does take it out. Can I proc back? Thank you. Nope. No crits. No crits. I felt like I could have won this one. He also landed every bomb on 100 res. Yeah, if he had the armor break earlier, that's kind of ass. I felt like I should have won that one. He had earlier procs. He landed everything on the 100 res. And my unit had a late armor break. Asher. That's something you don't see every day nowadays. Okay, interesting, I guess. Do we want to go for this, though? Wait, I think I have to pull them in the different order to make them work, because they're same speed. At least with 33 lead. Let's see if he has a good fifth pick. Sonya IS. Pretty decent on the fifth pick. Because if I ban this out, he still has potential to outspeed me if he moves that. If this moves in front of that, I have issues. But then again, if he bans this, No, I think we're gonna go for it. Ah, he also bans lead. Shit. Oh, would I outspeed this? Not sure. Actually, with this ban, I should have banned the Sonya. Well, let's see how fast he is. It's not the highest of ranks just yet. I do outspeed it. Stunning this is pretty low odds, isn't it? No, I think we just go for stun on this. Not too bad on the damage. Does my Hagang survive this? I don't know. Dark Monkey even dies. Wow. It's a lot more damage than I expected on that. Okay, we did get good stuns over there. But he has an S2. Not that much damage. Ooh, I proc out. Let's go for reset on you. Let's use this opportunity to S2. Do we simply take you out with this? Let's try. Okay. Glanced, that's fair. Let's push you back. Okay, has no skills at the moment. Well, I did proc. Does he proc? Doesn't proc. I can kill on this. Let's just take you out. Also doesn't proc. That's nice. I should have actually hit you. Yeah, I should have hit you. I was hoping with the attack bar gain over there that, okay, fair. I procced as well. You are reset still, so you shouldn't have any skills. This is going to be a bad moment, actually. Yeah. Okay, might be an issue right here, because you have skills because of that proc. Yep, I'm still losing! I hate this game. I hate this game. How am I still losing this, though? Yeah, never mind. Man, was the draft bad? I don't think draft was bad, right? How the fuck am I actually losing that? Well, the monkey died in one hit. That was maybe kind of ass. Maybe should have banned out the Sonya. Sonya does do more damage than I expected it to do. But also, I think that's pretty much the 42k HP. Yeah, that's maybe just on edge. Ah, well, this guy has all the fun. Do I have a shit ton of counters to that? Well, most likely he's gonna go into super annoying units, so I shouldn't be right away going into super hard counters. Well, let's just... Are we gonna bet to keep the Leo in? That's the kind of question. Okay, we're gonna keep the Leo in, just for funsies. But that does mean we're gonna play as his dog shit speed is, or whatever it is. Do we still have birds? We do still have a vert. I'm so used to picking one by one nowadays. Wow. It's actually not how this game works. Another 100 rest units. I am not too sure about those. Random Gianna? Random Gianna. Okay. Do we respect this or do we respect that? No, I think we gotta respect this one. He respects the Gianna. So we're gonna be able to take out one unit of the get-go. I think we're gonna put you in the back then. Yeah, I should put the armor break in the back. He waves at us. Hello. Aha. Yeah, Countess, that's why I don't like your stupid game and I don't like the RTA. Just letting you know. I was kind of expecting a despair stun for some reason. Let's put this on you. It's kind of funny, right? Issue is that... Oh, wait, you have first threat state. Counters, that's good. So we get that double hit in. That's good. Let's do this hit. Should take it out. Nice. You can boost up something, but it still has to hit this. At least you don't have a shatter anymore. Great counter. Great additional turn. Great improvise. Gonna kill this. He's probably gonna kill this, though. Good thing it didn't proc yet. Fire Mage is so fun. He's definitely cool, yeah. Wait, that's my first proc. Why are you emoting on my first proc? Okay, we can at least reset your cooldown. Or not. Or not. Let's just not do that. That's also a cool choice. Uh-huh, and I don't get enough attack bar. Nice, nice. Huh, awkward thing is right now. Who do I kill, though, with the twins? Also, I did not reset you. That's, of course, a thing that we have going our way. Still proccing more than I am. Nice. Nice. That gives me attack bar. Let's actually take you out. Thank you very much. Does anyone see the reason why I don't like to play RTA? Did anyone notice it thus far in this match? Oh yeah, sure double crit. Sure double crit. I don't proc. I had one miserable proc. Get the fuck out of here, my man. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus, man. I nearly lost that nonsense. Like how to lose against C3. Just get procced on like 1 to 6 or so. They have 2 procs or 1? I had 1 for sure, but 2 I'm not even sure about. Arena Rush? Already did the Arena Rush. Was an hour ago. But yeah, I feel like my account is still like hella shadow banned for shit RNG, man. I don't know. Oliver on the first Picarino. I'm not sure if I can get away with a draft like this. You have like negative win rate with both. Lima's really ass. Silver is okay-ish, but also not that great in current meta. Plus Josephine. 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 Thinking all the way for 15 seconds to pick Josephine. Oh, hey gang, okay. Just see the Juno. Sure thing. This is the Juno. Do I actually want to go for Raccoon next to Tian Lang? Feels kind of weak, right? Let's just do it. Jojo Gun would have been bad most of the time. Counter shield. I could have went for Sierra Joe Gun over here in like the 3-4. Would have been an option. But I think that the Hay Gang on the 33 lead would have cut me. Which is an issue by itself. Okay, let's see what his 5th is, because I'm not too scared of that. Okay, I'm a little bit scared of that, though. No, monkey on the fields. Monkey on the car! Fuck off! Dark Demon ban Oliver? No, not enough AoE hits. He could have easily ignored the Dark Demon. Too bad I got kind of a useless proc, but sure, I guess. I think I want to go armor break setup. Can't go for stun over there right now. Nice. We only stunned the target we do not want to have stunned. Great. That does mean that he has skills available. If I had to stun on this, would have been a good match, but now it's pretty ass. 14k heal. That's a massive heal right there. Aha. Well, I had one proc on you as well. And he loses the shield because of that, which is not the worst. What is with this Raccoon taking double turn every freaking turn, though? That's the only one I don't want to have proccing. That's a bit of misplay right there, I guess. The red wants to win, yeah, but red, leave some of the procs for other people, please. God damn it. Yeah, like this guy. Let this guy proc. He does damage. Fucking red. I think you're reset, right? Yeah, let's just boost up the red just for some more healing coming in. Oh, we do have skills. If we stun right now, you get massive shields. Do we mind the massive shields? No, let's just S1. Too bad. Okay, not too bad. Fucking rat! Leave some of the procs for the others. God damn it. Kind of an awkward thing right now is where... Wait, if we do this on you, do you get skills of a rat is proccing legit every turn fucking possible? Yep, we had skills. That's what I was aiming for. Okay, monkey! I'm happy you do a little bit of damage. Fucking damage on that monkey, man. Holy shit. Did not stun though, but holy shit. Ah, that's the Leo guy. Tian Lang is rocking this. He has pretty high attack and HP. And then HP attack scaling and attack and HP scaling and that kind of shenanigans. I do know that he probably goes for the same thing. Do I still want to go for an Oliver then? Yeah, we can still go for Oliver. You get salty for even watching your matches? In good sense or bad sense for my RNG? I do know that this thing is violent, though. How much do you play in a week? RTA matches? Not as much recently. I don't like the meta that much to play. And I don't like my... Well, the meta is not even that bad. I just don't like my RNG that much to play. It's the honest answer. Okay, I already do have a reset. Alright, let me turn off that shit from the Discord for you for a second. But first, I gotta focus on this match. I already have 2 strips. It's the weird point where I still would have liked to have a cigar available. But I don't. Do you like the Puppeteer skins? They're kind of cool, though. I want to see the team up with Ikaru and 3 of the Puppeteers, and you have like 3 planes flying at someone's ass. That would be hilarious, right? Not really useful, but it's kind of funny. Veronica needs a buff. Well, the thing is, if Veronica lands, Veronica's still strong. It's just the issue where she doesn't land. Okay, let's reset you first. Did reset that, that's good. Reset you. Okay, well, in that case, I think I kind of... do I have to drop the bomb over there? No, let's just drop the bomb over there. I hope you don't proc out, my mate. Also, double resist. That's ass. Like, that's double ass. Okay, did get additional turnover there. Issue is right now... let's drain some attack bar. We didn't take it out. Issue is everything has skills available. Did you guys notice why I don't like to play this game? Did you guys notice it already? Did you guys notice it already? Nice dispersed on, mate. Thank you. Issue is you are still into this, does have skills again. You have the skill 2 available right now. Oh, that's also an option. He doesn't play it smart. Okay. I guess we were due another miss. Okay, 2 more misses. Yeah, this is just the main reason why I don't like playing, man. And I cannot proc on my accord. This game is just so ass, man. Holy shit. What's my best play? Weirdly enough, if I land this... Nope, glanced, of course. Because we have to absorb on the left right now, otherwise it will move. Okay, I think I move in front. Brother! Fucking hell, man. Okay, we can finally proc back. Are you fucking throwing your hat? Are you absolutely? Fuck. What? Nah, man. You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. You cannot be seriously thinking that you had bad RNG right there. That is impossible, man. Holy fuck. I miss legitimately half of my skills. He procs more and he's like, I'm unlucky. Like, are you absolutely fucking brain dead, brother? Fuck. That does not exist, man. Oliver double resist, Sierra double resist, Okeano's not landing like half of the stunts, and brother is like, bad RNG, shit game. Like, fuck. Fuck off, man. I don't know what to say. Weirdly enough, still like this. I'm so used to having the OK button over there. I played too much Ethereum restart RTAs, man. That's RTA where you don't get absolutely fucked by RNG 24/7. Just a little bit from time to time. Ooh, those are actually 2 really good picks. One or Nora for TOA. Nora for sure. You don't need the HP destroy. Doesn't really help you. I should have actually went Misty on this team. Misty's bad into you, though. Are we gonna believe in the Chow? Are we gonna do that? Am I gonna be that guy? He's gonna ban my Chow anyways. He's gonna ban my Chow, 100%. Okay, actually leaves the Chow in. Interesting. Many people have that, though. You only notice the opponent procs. That's very true. I think everyone has that to a certain extent. That is a very true statement. Okay, goes for the Okeanos. Makes sense. Let's reset you. I don't think I will break this HP right away. No, I don't think so. Still will send it, though. Ooh, more damage than expected. Not a bad Chow. Guys, I have a good Chow. How about that? Did anyone ever expect those words out of my mouth? My Leo's not really the most recommended Leo. I have like a super full damage Leo that I'm using. Also, I took an earlier addition turn than I did. Or had Oliver an additional turn. I don't think so, right? Think we just send it. Okay, good stun. Oh, he's on counter, though. That's a 2-turn. We don't like no 2 turns. Do not like no 2 turns. But he did give me a rotation where I can go for another alter ego. Skill 1 will take that out. Okay, question is, do we work on the Misty right now? I do think so. Misty is doing a good bit of damage on my ass, though. Oh, it's also pretty darn tank. Jesus. Good Misty. Actual good Misty. Wait, do I lap? If he doesn't land slow, I lap. Of course he lands slow. I still lap. Monkey is too good! See you, mate. Do you skill Nora first or Alicia? I would say Nora. Nora's very all-round. Never thought Okeanos would become meta. Okeanos used to be very meta. I actually had the meta where I had my highest rank, which is this one, I think was Okeanos' first pick meta. I like the current meta that doesn't depend too much on LD5s. That's actually true. She on crit rate? Yes, sir. I think he's 92-ish. Yep, 92 exact. Wait, is that a mosquito? Fuck off. No one asked for your opinion. Freaking mosquitoes. Should you pick Monkey with Josie? Is it stupid to pick Monkey with Josie, you mean? No, it works. It works. Oh, wait, we're in Guardian rank. Didn't even notice. Wait, is that a 100 rest kind of shenanigans thingy? I haven't seen that one in a bit. Let's just go for these two. Yeah, my Shio is on pretty decent stats, I would say. Okay. Okay. I see you. He has the anti-stun. Misty into immunity is not the craziest of picks, though. But I still kind of like the idea of a Misty. Let's go for Misty Pony. And then maybe a Tia Langer in the 5th. Okay, Irene. Volvik. Ooh, that's not a bad take as well. But then again, I can choose to keep you in this form and then it's not going to be as good. That is an option I could do. How many accuracy do you want for? I would say between 15 and 25 is fine. I'm not sure if I should respect the Volvik. I don't think I have to. Then the question is, who do I want to pick as last? I had an idea, but that idea completely lost my thoughts for a second. So let's just go back to the Chow. Wait, what was my idea at first that I wanted to lock in? It's final. Shiho's probably not landing on this, no. Plus has buffs for this, which isn't that great. Not too sure. Well, we're gonna go for this. Removes the Oliver, so therefore he moves first. What makes sense? Actually, it makes sense. Not my most clean drafts out there. Well, yeah, that's a good counter with the Bolvik, though. Makes my pony not that usable. Tianlang. Ooh, Tianlang would have been good, yeah. Yeah, Tianlang would have been nice. But then again, I have 2 units that kind of counter you, though. Question is, who to focus first? Good thing they proc earlier than I do. Also, that's kind of a bad armor break for me to start off with. Can we reset this? Okay, at least we removed the thing that I was fearing the most. If we do S2 right now, I wish we was actually... Do we cleanse that off? I think we kind of have to cleanse it off, actually. Yeah, fuck it, let's just do. It's kind of bad, because then next turn he will have some issues at that. Chow is good damage, though. I was hoping that I would have rocked more turns in already. Thank you that you're proccing twice as much as I am. Really appreciating that. Wow, that's not as much healing as I was hoping I would have done. Yikes. Yeah, that was a really good pick on this. Well, if I get an additional turn on the Chow right now, I would still be good to go. But it would be only if I get it on the Chow. Chow, additional turn, I believe in you. God damn it, man. If I need additional turns, I never get them. I bet you this thing procs out into Sanctuary. Okay, can we land this? Resisted. That's what I can do. I can get resisted. Now you proc. 1 freaking turn too late. God damn it, Chow. Okay, that's kind of a misplay-ish. Maybe didn't have any other skills available. Oh, dumping everything into the Chow already. Yeah, those heals are just massive fucking 9k heals. I don't like that. Thing is, I actually don't want to stun. You're 100 res, right? Now you land that. You cannot land the 2-turn provoke, but you land this stupid shit into procs for him again. And I didn't remove the stun. I hate this fucking game for the stupid-ass RNG that it's providing, man. Holy shit. That's just stupid. I think I have to send it. No procs my side once again. I love these 4-to-1 proc games. I love them. I absolutely love them, where I can stun half of the shit, and if 4-to-1 proc to actually get the kills. 5-to-1, sorry, guys. I only expected you to proc 4-to-1, but no, you needed 5-to-1 to win. God damn it, man. Yeah, that's just straight up stupid. Sibala, interesting. That's actually good. Not sure. Why don't you play RTA cleaning like you do on Siege? The fuck does that even mean? English! Ooh, Wunsa, that's good. Is that the game 0 to 7 procs? Yay, this game. Yeah, exactly right. Cleave. Nah, Cleave is terrible. Cleave is super hard counted. Like, you have the Megami asshole over there and that kind of stuff. Plus, with Cleave, you still have to land your debuffs. Otherwise, you're not getting anywhere. Is this even good? Not sure about that. Huh. How much is your boost again? 20. That's more than mine. Yeah. What is his team? Loki, not that bad, I would say. Ish. Okay, with this I can outspeed, but I only do outspeed 1. Who do we stun, though? Probably will have to stun the Wunsa or the Sipala. Wait, he does outspeed me? That speed, though. Did not expect. Okay, we still have speed after. Do we go as 3 or do we go as 2? This is higher stun chance, so I think I have to send this. Also, if something is not full HP, you don't give the attack bar boost, but I think you will over here, because it was full HP after, yep. That's too bad. Oh, that's really too bad. Yep, I agree. Your skills don't matter as much. Wait, I should have done this on the Sibala. I'm hella inting. I'm an idiot. Ah, now I'm proccing. So if you play bad, that's where you get lucky. That is the name of the game. Misplay and you get lucky. Fuck. It was a bad play. I should have reset this one rather than that. I was kind of scared of that thing with an attack buff and damage, but then again, yeah. Yeah, the monkey has pretty decent add damage. I kind of have a better one than this, but it's more HP focused, which I would have to do the math if it's better or not. I think it might be slightly worse. It's this one over here compared to this. Still deserve the victory after the 5,000 turn Josephine game. True, true. Won't throw. Is he still using the Ongyuki zooming kind of shit? Not sure if he's using Ongyuki if I want to go for Shiho. Okay. Interesting. But then what? Loki, I don't mind a third over here. It's also good pacing into your shit. He was using a lot of Ongyuki earlier. Question from your side. What monsters would you consider Bruiser team with Nyx, Dark Hacker, Viva Chell, using Adriana and Nyx? Cleanse, debuff, burn passes. Are we talking RTO or talking something else? Ooh. Interesting-ish. But wait, why the Nefties though? It's kind of odd, isn't it? Because if I do this, if I do that, you only have one single target strip on this. You probably have to ban the Gianna. Okay. Would you ever try League of Legends? I do play League of Legends. I play URF. Ultra Rapid Fire. And I mainly play TFT, to be honest. Okay, you could give my Olive an awkward turn, but I could still reset that. Or he decides not to. That's also an option. And just go for damage and additional turns. Fair. The last part was very important. Hmm. A little bit scared of your procs, but I think I'd rather do it like this. Okay. I can go for you as well. You did already use your skills just now, but let's just do this. Okay, now I'm proccing like crazy. Reset you once again. Good boy. Good boy. This game is so easy if you're proccing like 60 million times. It's so stupid. I don't even want to win like this. Like, fuck. Like, that's just, I don't know, man. It also doesn't feel good for me like winning like that. Like, I feel like I could have won without all of that nonsense. But then I have to proc 60 million times. But why? We're gonna quad roll, that's why. Prokianos. I actually like that one. Never heard that one before, but I like that one. Let's actually just continue for 20 minutes and then do the day reset. Let's see if the day reset gives us some good re-ups or some nonsense. We're in it right now anyways. Send you to Pinkroids after, so he leaks his SWC builds. Is Pinkroid even streaming then? I haven't seen him stream in ages. Oh, he is. Yeah, I can send you guys off to Pinkroid after. Actually, my Jogon is on decent speed as well, for being Will. Do I want to go double water into that, or double fire into that, though? Yeah, I think it's kind of okay. Are there extra turns in Ethereal restarts? No, but there are follow-ups by chance. So there's definitely RNG in that game too, but it's also by far not as much as in Summoners War. Okay, interesting-ish. Can we get away with doing this? You are 100 rest right now, but then again, you're probably max accuracy. I think it's not the worst of tries to go for... Well, big question is, if this moves, do I move after? Wait, how much do you get for boost? You get 20. You give 15. That is a little bit too little, though. Yeah, let's just do this. If the Shio's in, I can at least stun that. Okay, you were out in the first place. Not bad, not bad. We're definitely aiming for a stun at you. Misty angle. Misty is okay. I don't like Misty that much into a bomber, though. But against everything else, Misty would have been good, yeah. Okay, so we start off with a stun on a U. Fairly nice stun. Ooh, the resist. Okay, the land over there. Ooh, the proc outs. Okay, fair. 1-to-1 resists. Too bad I move after you. I would have rather, or in front of you. I would have rather moved after that. Would have been very nice. Okay, I think we're trading a lot of resists every way. Why couldn't you resist? It would have been so nice. Life would have been rainbow and sunshines in that case. And good thing they're still proccing double the amount of I am doing. God damn it. Okay, can we do all or nothing in good shape? Would have rather seen you being stunned. Sheer 3-to-1, mate. Sheer 3-to-1. Can we also proc out ourselves, or what's the deal? Can we proc out on this? I did reset you, but not double. Let's just go for you then. Okay, now I'm getting lucky, I guess. Wait, that's a crit that could full hit. Okay, that kind of full hits, I guess. Okay, Oliver is useless. He's gonna be off turn like 4 more times. It's gonna be 4 turns off turn. Yeah, if he just S1s this, that's 100 res. Actually, wait. Is that enough damage? I'm not even sure. I think I might survive, actually. Let's just hit you. Yep. You didn't go for the head. The question is, should I go for the head over there? Yeah, I should. Oliver is still useless for 2 more turns. I was expecting more healing from you, though. Good attempt on the armor break. Oh, that's some minus water right there. Good win, yep. Rare Nefty's game, yep. Yeah, my Neftis is actually on a weird 100 res build right now. Nyx, Viva, Adriana, Bruiser team, and RTA, no idea what other units to pick. I wouldn't spam pick those 4 units in the first place, but that's me. Also, what does Adriana work with all of the other units? Where's your speed lead? How are you gonna speed contest or anything? Oh, let's actually rock in my Josephine. I think I have a decent Josephine. What do you think about Benedict's? I'm not the biggest fan. What team would you pull around Light Huaring? Just meta and then put Light Huaring in like 4 or 5. Like, I could definitely rock in, depending on what he picks. I could see a Light Huaring sitting over here. Okay, maybe not against that, though. It's not a bad pick, per se. If I go for this, it kind of works, but also kind of doesn't work. I think I'm gonna go for these two. Light Wiring works good against Zeratul for you. Yep. I could also see a combination if you want to see like an actual pairing. This S2 on a Light Wiring would be pretty annoying. Even though Light Wiring would be cycling out of the threat state very fast, but it would be a thing that you could do. I haven't fought Seema in a while. Not sure if it's actually strong. Okay, I'm going to respect this stupid thing over there, though. I've seen it before. I didn't like it. Can you update beginner guide? The last one was great, but it was in the 11th anniversary rewards. I'm not planning to make a new beginner guide without events, to be honest. Oh, that seemed kind of slow. Okay. Well, if he lands it on stuns on this one right now, I move. I can potentially go for the Zima. Okay, that's off element, but sure, I guess. Good armor break right there, but we can shake that off with the skill 3. So let's do that. Good damage. Wow. And here I was thinking that you actually need to have... what's it called for it? You need to have crit rate, crit damage to do good damage, but that sure is doing stupid amount of damage, actually. Skill 1 definitely kills. Reset over there. It's not great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's too bad, though. Not GG's. Does he have add damage? Yeah, he does have add damage, but I was expecting, like, people in SWC were doing, like, 5.7 or, like, 6Ks-ish. This thing is also doing 6K. Look at the crit damage. It's non-existing. He does have add damage and a little bit crit damage 3, though, so it's technically sitting at, like, what, 63-ish crit damage? But he does have add damage. Both sides. And he has a good amount of HP, I would say. Not insane, but he has a fair bit of HP. He's more built to also outspeed things like my Oliver. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm convinced on the crit rate Oliver, but I've been liking it. It's not bad. Also, this Chow build. I would say the Chow is doing a fair bit of damage. It's not a bad Chow right there. Also, this does kind of help. Crit damage everything. Nice. Damage fire. Maybe I should do damage water on him. Most of the time I focus more on killing water units with Chow than I am killing fire units. Damage water actually does make sense. Plus this artifact kind of ass. How much was on that artifact? 156. Let me check if I have a different one. I can still change this life drain though. I should do that. Just a crit damage max or so. Jan Hunger. And a Tian Langer. Seems like we're throwing some LDs at it. Okay, taking it back, going for the Juno. Is an option, is an option. We want to go some early pony flavors. No, I think I'm just going to go for meta shenanigans with this. Or do I rather Okeanos? No, let's just go with these. Intangible can be changed. Oh, true. True. Yep, you're very true. It sucks that you cannot change intangible. It makes intangible so bad. Or at least potentially so much worse. Good job, pick. Gotta go. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you very much. Ooh. We do have already one reset into that. Okay. Does have attack buff for these. That is pretty decent, actually. I think he's aiming at a ban on this right now. What I could do is a Gianna final pick. Ban out this. If he so bans out that, I still outspeed him, and I don't think he has this moving in front of that. There's very rarely that people actually have that. So I think I'm gonna go for this. And now this. Okay, did do exactly that over there. Let's see if he has... I will outspeed this for sure. Big question is, do this one outspeed that one? If that's the case, I might go for a Sierra stun on the skill 1, though. Ooh, actually moves all the way first. That's very fast. Okay, then I definitely go for this. 8. Despair stuns. Did get Despair stun. Because of that, I can go for this skill 1 right now. Nice. Ooh, that gives him a chance to proc as well, which I don't really like, but let's go for you. Thank you for not proccing. I highly appreciate that. Taking that without an armor break. Not bad, not bad. Okay, fair. I proc, you proc. Shield's massive though. That's what she said. Ho ho ho. Oh, one stun that you don't want to get. You do have your next round of your skills though, which that's really bad. And he's moving in front of me because of the speed lead. Yep, that's a that one on the Gianna. Aha! Chow taking double turn every turn. Yeah, that makes the Chow pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm kind of dead because he took double turn legit every single turn, and I cannot do enough against that because if he has Justice every turn, it's so freaking strong. Only if I proc on this, but I just had a proc on that one. Nope, I'm GG. Yeah, if Chow has Justice every fucking turn he has, Chow becomes very insane. Okay, can we cycle this into skill 3? Nope. Yeah, plus he has Justice in the next move again then. Good damage, but since we can't do anything against him after this, we're kind of done for. Also, that doesn't really help my case. Yeah, heals 5k, deal 5k damage. That's not helping. Yep, a little bit too many Chow procs in that one, I guess. Lots on Light Tanjiro something 2 days ago. Not the biggest of fans of him, but he can be okay. Yeah, John in the end did not really work out there, but it was maybe a little bit elevated by the Chow taking a double turn every single turn. Otherwise, the shields would have been preventing a lot more damage. Server is this, RTA is every server. Sierra pick again. Back to them Josephines. Josephine and the Heiganger. Last time around I went for this. We still like that. Yeah, this is the match where I ended up with the Nefties, that's true. What did I have in the middle? Totally forgot already. Potato brain right there. Okeanos maybe a little bit bad. No, it's actually not that bad. That's definitely not bad as well. Taking it away. Gojo. Not sure if I'm liking Gojo that much for his case. Because if he goes Gojo, I could go Bolvrik. Buffs, buffs, buffs. Yeah. Ban you out. Yeah. Probably bans this in his own respect, but just see how far we get from there. Yep. Question is anything off will? Gojo probably will be on will as well. Gojo is a decent counter into Oliver, that is true. Yeah, that thing is off will, but it's the only one I don't really care about. If I send this, I don't stun it. I'm good, but I think I will stun it, but let's just see. Yeah, I stunned it. Yeah, and then his whole team moved. That kind of sucks. Okay, it was resisted, but he could push back. Okay. Since I still have immunity, I can go for this. Too bad that you move all the way after that. It kind of sucks, but let's remove your immunity if possible. Apparently not possible. Let's put you out of the field. Great counter. I don't like these. Great stun over there. Nice double resistance. I absolutely love those, which does mean that you have your skills available. Plus, I still have glancing on this, so there's a guaranteed no hit. I could still send it for the damage, but it feels kind of wasted to do, right? Yeah, it does. Additional turn would have been cool. I cannot push back, though. Can I push this back? Nope, glancing hit. Oh, yeah, he's stunning on additional turns. Nice, nice. I love it when they also stun more, additional turn more, do everything more. And I land fucking jack all. Okay. This looks hard to win. If I landed my shit early on, I think it would have not been that bad. Well, still a rough draft, though, but wouldn't have not been that bad. Also, his Gojo was connecting stuns on Violent, which is kind of stupid. Okay, that's the final match, and then it's day resets. Gonna claim the shits from day resets. Congrats, Neil. I actually did save a few scrolls, so we can actually do those scrolls after. Jatsu! I see what Jatsu's playing these days. Playing that kind of shenanigans. Kind of makes sense. I guess that's a hard counted into Nobara kind of shits. Makes sense, makes sense. Stressful Siege 30. Kind of depends. Freaking mosquito. Go away. Fuck off. No one asked for your shit. Voldemar is kind of decent-ish. Too bad that you are on... I still kind of like you, though. It's been a while since I had an LD scroll, actually. Sierra. Does that mean that he's gonna remove this? Could definitely do that. I think we're removing this. Remove the chroma, so I will take first turn. I kind of have to stun Sierra, don't I? Do I have to stun Sierra? That's the big question. Or do I stun this? If I stun this, I move right after. Yeah, let's just try to stun this. Okay, never lucky. Okay, we did stun that, but that's not really an interesting one to stun, and he stunned my whole team. Yeah, most matches can't really do by RNG, can I? Can't really do by RNG. Yeah, issue is it's gonna drop the bomb on that one the turn after, which does really suck. Unless I stun over there, but I don't. And now he has immunity. And he doesn't land on that and he procs out. Man, can I... Oh, I fucking hate this game, man. It's so stupid. It is so stupid, man, how much better the RNG is of most people. Yeah, stun that as well. He had skills up. He didn't even land the debuff on that in the first one, man. Yeah, sure. Sure, man. Sure. Yeah, that's just the thing, man. Whatever I do, my RNG and RTA is still shit. Like, sure, I have one good RNG match here and there, but in general sense, I can't land my shits. Enemies proc 3 times more than I do. It's just fucking depressing, man. It's just fucking depressing. That's why I'm not playing SWC myself. They just fucking shadow ban my RNG or something. I don't even know what it is. But it's some rockery nonsense. No, I actually totally forgot to keep on farming. But then again, what are you farming for if you just have terrible RNG? Fuck me, man. Rank 2. Fast record. Yay. Rank 1, rank 2, rank 2, rank 1, rank 2. I like variation. Fucking trash game. I agree, Glorious. I agree. Wait, did you have that first match against Ismo? Yeah, you did, right? Man, I was legit almost tilted for your RNG, not gonna lie. Like, I'm not sure if you watched the stream after. I was like, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Your RNG against Ismo was so fucking trash. That's definitely the worst RNG match I've seen today. Or actually, well, the Diligent match was kind of on point with that as well. Not sure if you saw that one, but that was a quit angle kind of match shenanigans as well. But yeah, that's just the stupid thing, man. If the game says not today, it's not gonna happen today. And that's just is what it is. And if the game says like 7 days in a row, it's not gonna happen today. I have 7 days in a row, that kind of nonsense. Fake RNG ran out the next day, yep. You actually play Hurt Titan in any kind of way? Not really. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people just got further by like crazy RNGs that Faker guy did, and then he still lost. But he did manage to kick out a potential winner from APAC Cup. And why? Because the game has jackass of RNG. And account is still, this is fine. So Nemo. Let's do the reset things and do a little bit of a summoning. How's the rush? Rank 2. Well, it was a cool rush. It's a fine rush. Yep, all of these, all of these. What team you prefer as defense rush? I'm mostly still rocking the Leo team with the Pony and Nyx and Tion Lang or something else in that slot. It's mostly what I've been doing. Okay, let's first see for them re-ups. I had this target as a re-up, right? Yep. Not the best of innate, but yeah, fuck that. Don't expect these things to roll good anyways. Nah. Could use this, but I don't like it. I do not like that. If it was like 18 speed, maybe-ish, but I still don't like it. Okay, via re-ups. Pretty sure I have some over here somewhere. Where was my 8? Did I already finish the 8? Did already finish the 8. Of course, I get crit rate in that. Same as this one. I get more crit rates in that. Is usable, don't like it. '26 speed! Congratulations! Insane! Okay. Well, we have a few of those. Tekken Scrolls. Light Warring. Not so light Warring. A light Warring. Ah, that's at least new. I guess my number 4? How many of them are I missing still? Just 4 right now, okay? At least I'm Pokédexing a little bit. At least we're Pokédexing a little bit. Another one. Nope. Also, I should update the LD counts. I have a thing where I've written down like how many LDs I've done like off stream, which is actually a good amount. Let's first do all of these. We need LP for R5. Don't think she has that much damage output. Would you say you're one of the better Siege players in top 3 guilds? No, absolutely not. I'm very average. Don't think I'm below average, but I'm very average. A Siege player. And I would say we currently have like a top 2 kind of thing. Like the number 3 is pretty far behind the top 2. Like for outside of the top 2, I'm above average, I would say. But in the top 2, I'm definitely average. Who killed the music? Actually, I ended up streaming longer than expected. Or getting blessing from arcane rewards or arcade rewards. Yeah, I think at some point you do. Mostly they do give a blessing. But I'm not sure if this event does have that as well. Out of that shit. Okay, let's add in DLD count. Or did I already update it? Let me see. Might have been that I already updated for what I did off stream. Yep, I did already update it. Right, yep. So we're actually on pretty bad rates at the moment. Oh wait, what is the rate for 3 LD5s? And it will be 3 times 286. Okay, so I'm currently already... Wait, that is 98 scrolls over that I should have 3 LD5s. From this number. And also the last... I think I'm like 600-ish scrolls dry right now. Wait, it's on my Twitch. Twitch. Or did I have the thing in here? LD counts. Oh yeah. So my last LE5 was at number 314. The one before that was pretty fast though. But that does mean that I am about 640 LD scrolls dry right now. Nice numbers. Let's break those numbers and get a dupe right now. No, wait, I mean the light wiring. Okay, gonna up it by another 8. Okay, wait, give me light paw. I don't mind light paw. Fuck! Already have dark paw. God damn it. Lame. Light ball, please. Already have that one too. Oh, no, wait, I don't have that one. I thought I had that one. Well, at least one new, I guess. But still, not the one that we're aiming for. Is Bella playable? No, Bella's pretty bad. Okay, so we add in another 8. Also, if these are the employee rates, being an employee really sucks. I can tell you that much. Wait, what is the number that I need to be 4 times rate? Curious. 4 times rate would be 1144. So we're still about 180 scrolls. Yeah, we're about 180 scrolls for that. A little bit more, yeah. Damn. Let's see if we get there. Double drop rate on that. Well, that's all for the stream. Did do a little bit more RTA than expected. At least we had a bit of a climb. We did also lose a fair bit of matches. I guess the moment we hit G1, we had a bunch of losers. Oh, did we actually end up on a 3 times lose streak? Yep, okay, that's kind of a bad ending though. Yeah, we had a pretty good run until we had like a 3-time lose streak. That kind of stupid. Oh yeah, I had an Assure in that draft. For tomorrow, definitely no stream, but I will be having some interesting dungeon videos coming up, and definitely check out the spreadsheet. So it's in my last video. You just have to go to the YouTube channel last video. I have a spreadsheet. It's also on the Discord. That's a spreadsheet with all of the dungeon guides that I have. I will be making like a link to that kind of stuff later, but actually did not really expect to stream for 3 hours. Either, guys, thanks a lot for watching for today.